Did that play for anybody else, or was it just my screen?
Yeah,
It's playing.
I saw it. Yeah,
It was playing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. That is very weird. It was paused up on my screen. I'm sitting here going, what the fuck? Do I start? Do I not? I mean, how are we going to do this? Oh, well, it is what it is. All right. What's up, everybody? It's 7 o'clock. It's that time again. It's Sunday night. It's time for Gaming Beyond the Box. Or around the box, in the middle of the box, side the box. It doesn't really fucking matter. You can stand on top of it, jump up and down for all we give a shit. All right. Anyway, on that note, let's introduce everybody to the panel. And for once, we actually have a whole bunch of people. Can you believe it? Well, last week was Mother's Day, and you know how that works. Everybody has mothers except for me, and, you know, it's okay. But we survived. We had Noof, and we had Peniac, and we even had Dread. So,
Yes, sir.
It was a good
and
show.
I invited my mother, but, you know, they told me I'd have to go dig her up, and I wasn't going to bring that bitch into it anyway. All right.
Oh, man.
Why are you always digging up old stuff?
Here's the one at home.
That's policy on social media.
Thank you, Sid. All right. And we will introduce you to our first guest. And actually, I think it's Eric, this is your first time, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, first time being with you guys.
Yeah, and I can't believe that. I don't know. It's been a weird oversight on my behalf, trust me.
No, it's all good, bro.
Welcome aboard, Eric. What is going on, dude? And what have you been up to?
Oh, not too much, man. Long overdue. Happy to be here with you guys. Definitely an honor to have the invite. So, looking forward to talking to some actual gamers about some shit, because you can't do it on the timeline without people losing their mind. You know, it's like,
Ain't that the truth?
the asylum is always going crazy. So, you know, I notice more and more, you know, we've all known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
None of us really talk about games. We mean, you know, we talk about other stuff. We make little jokes, but just like you mention anything about games, and people are like, they come for your head. So,
I post
No.
memes. Leave it at that.
Yeah. So, now looking forward to talking to you guys. So thanks for having me.
Oh, dude, anytime. And luckily, we're back on normal schedules now. And then to the left, we have the man in the shower who's giving away a free copy tonight of Shower with Dread. What is up, Dreadpool?
Not much. How's it going, guys? I've been at Spooky all weekend, so this is one of the Spooky shirts.
Spooky.
And just having a good, Spooky Empire. Just having a good time going out there, hanging out, checking all the actors, checking all the cosplayers, all of that stuff. Haven't been able to actually game anything, which really sucks, but just work and trying to create content. So, but yeah, like Eric says, it's you really can't talk about a game without anybody getting offended and flipping out about an opinion that you said, you know, or making something up bigger than it actually is. You know, a glitch is funny, we're laughing at it, but yet all of a sudden it's game breaking to somebody else.
You mean that happens on social media? I've never seen that. I've never seen anybody do that. That's weird.
Yeah, and
Y'all
as
must have
you
a different
notice, I got a
timeline
new
than me.
That's because you
Yeah,
block
you know,
everybody.
You only have 8 people unblocked.
Exactly.
I also
That was my
I've got a new
original
camera.
account, gentlemen.
You're working on it, though. You're working.
Oh, I am. You're right on that one. You're totally right.
as
Sorry,
you
Dread.
guys
He
notice, I've got
interrupted
a
you.
new
Go ahead.
camera here, so it's like zooming in and out. So it
Nice.
tracks me.
Somebody's
Pretty cool
fancy.
stuff, right? I had to get rid of that other camera because it just kept on glitching out. That's why I stopped using the camera. So, but
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And now, Shower with Dread. Watch for that on his YouTube channel coming up this week.
On the head with Dread.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I thought it was giving him head with
Oh,
Dread.
wow.
Never mind. Anyway, and now our other guest, and it's been a while since he's been here. And I know what you're going to say. He looks like half of Wayne's World, but he's really not. We promise. What's up, Doggy Dog?
Party time. Excellent. Heck yeah. All right. You know, so yeah, thank you, Wilmy. Thank you, everybody.
Party on, Darth.
Yeah, thank you, Wilmy, for having me back on. Awesome to be with you guys, chat, and the panel. It's going to be a great show. Always a great time to be here. Yeah, I haven't had much time to play much games here lately. I guess there's one I've been playing, Street Fighter 6 beta, open beta. Looking forward to that. And I've been driving myself nuts trying to get the platinum trophy on this Final Fantasy IV pixel remaster, which was Final Fantasy 2 on the Super Nintendo. One of my favorite games back in the day. So, yeah. Other than that, it's just been a busy time into the school year, yard work, NBA playoffs, and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Been busy with all that. So,
Let's talk about it. Yeah, that's one thing that we probably won't talk much about, will we? What you think?
yeah. Thank you for having me on again. It's always a good time. Thank you for having me back.
Anytime, dude. Like I said, luckily we're back on our normal schedule now since,
That's right.
the events of last year, which, believe it or not, I told the guys this morning, we're coming up on that 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Kind of weird. Yeah, because my
Time
wife is like
flies.
sitting on pins and needles. She's like, we're not gonna have a replay of last year.
Yeah, we're not replaying this, right?
No, we're not gonna replay what happened to me last year.
We're not having
No.
that remake this year, right? That's not,
Yeah, there will be no. There's no PlayStation involved. There's no
Yeah.
remaster or remake.
No
No
remaster.
pixel remaster. No.
Yeah.
Nope, not one of those either. Next time I might not get so lucky.
Yeah,
And
only at
then,
60 frames per second.
yeah, I got my 60 FPS already. All right, and then in the middle we have the official. You're still the official drummer. What is up, Scrub?
I'll take that. Yes, the official drummer of Gaming Beyond the Box. Glad to have Eric on, Doggy Dog. Good to see
Thank
you
you.
guys. Yeah, we're gonna have a fun show as always. Gonna talk some crap, a little games, and then whatever else happens for the rest of the show. Yeah, been playing. You guessed it, Call of Duty, but trying to get some
I would've
events
never
out.
guessed.
Yeah, never would have guessed that. Million years. But I've been playing in third person. Been playing in third person mode. Some friends wanted me to try it out with them and play it, and man,
I
the
can't do it.
more
it's
it
tough.
took me a while. It took me
It's
about, but
tough.
when I got used to it again, I was like, see, this is why. See, Peniac turned his camera off because he knows what I'm about to say. Where's SOCOM? I mean, this is like
Oh,
the
well.
easiest thing in the world to pull off is bring back SOCOM. It's been gone for so long, and me playing Call of Duty in third person, I was like, just the easiest. This is the biggest no brainer in the world, but we'll see. But I've been having fun. We had a nice little week hanging out with the wife and the kids. Just got finished with school, so that's gonna be interesting. Watch out, all these kids driving around in the streets at night, man. Be careful. Yeah, let's go.
All right, and then to his left, Centurion. What's happening?
What's up, guys? Freaking, I would say I haven't been doing much other than working just as hard as you do. I love what you put on Twitter, man. It's always fun to see how crazy people can live. We'll just say that.
Right. Oh my God.
That ain't
You're-
living, brother. That is not.
yeah.
Dude, I would agree on that. But other than that, man, just
You just
Playing
send pictures
games
I
while
don't
I-
post.
I can only imagine, man. Like, dude, you definitely do a service. I definitely the fact that you literally have to deal with situations where people like just trash the place because they're just so angry about the situation they're in. But anyways, I've been playing games while I can. Finally hammered out Dead Island 2. Been playing Jedi Survivor. And also, for whatever crazy reason, I decided to go down the road and start replaying Quantum Break.
Dude,
Oh,
yes.
I actually like that
Dude,
game.
yes, dude, yes. I just went back to that too. So
Hey, it's a good. I
Cool
thought
game.
it was a good game.
Yeah.
I'm crazy enough to the fact that I liked it so much that I did have it physically, and I was like, dude, you know what? For $10, I'm putting this in my digital collection. You know, I mean, it's a decent story. I mean, it's pretty sad. And like, if at least I can make one blunt comment, I love how everybody on Twitter is constantly demanding Xbox needs a cinematically driven experience of a third-person shooter game. Did you guys just ignore Quantum Break? I'm just wondering.
Yeah, they must have. Yep. Yep.
It doesn't have a bow and arrow.
And,
Or throwable
news media and reviews shot that down real quick. Once folks heard that it had this or heard that, folks stopped playing it real quick.
Dude, everybody got a lot of slack for the fact that it had like a live action like movie to it, which I thought was actually really cool because like if you know anything about Remedy, that's like Remedy's style. I mean, like they had it in Control, but And like, I mean, did you guys ever watch the little puppet shows that were on the TVs in Control?
Yes.
Oh my god, I was just like, yep, this is Remedy right here.
Yeah, and
I like the little
I
movie
love
thing.
Control. I love Control, but I got tired of reading eventually. I was like, I don't want to read anything else. You know.
See, I did the
Yeah.
same thing there.
No, oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's definitely part of the Remedy development, like how they do their games is you better be prepared to read to get any amount of story because yes, there is cinematic clips, but for the most part, a lot of the actual story is in reading paperwork and computers. And,
Which I hate that. Like, don't give me that crap for a game. Like, but I also don't want 45-minute cutscenes either. Like, and I think that's kind of why I will say that's definitely why Quantum Break kind of got a little slap to the faces. I mean, the very first one is like 30 minutes long, so you're sitting there, like it's good. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed, because it has great actors and rest in peace. One of the guys, I can't remember what was his name.
Lance Reddick.
Yes,
Lance Reddick.
God.
Yeah.
Like,
I actually
he
want
just-
to run through that game again just because of his
Yes.
performance. I want to see it.
his voice is just like, I don't know. Of course, playing Horizon as well. That another reason why I love that game because he plays such a great character. But yeah, like
Yeah, that hit hard, man. Going into Burning Shores, I was like,
dude,
I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Well, we lost a good
Mhm.
one, man. We lost a good
sure.
actor, man.
absolutely.
So,
I don't know why people also complain in the game, like you said, the live action, all that stuff. But people played High on Life and sat for 2 hours and watched a movie in the middle of a video game.
That's true.
So-
Well, but I also think it's because you could just leave like in that game versus like Quantum Break, you just had to watch it or skip it and then and not get that. Like, yeah, you could skip it for sure, but it's like it definitely helps with that inner story because you don't get. If you skip it, you miss it completely for Quantum Break. Like you won't even know that middle arc, which I think is definitely needed for that game.
not to make a crazy bold statement, but I feel Quantum Break was another sign of just Xbox being ahead of the curve on like that was a time when Xbox wanted to actually get into like film and movie production because they did buy, I forget which company where they were trying to do like some kind of like Xbox production studios for film and TV.
Oh yeah,
And that's where and that's how we got the live cutscenes. And obviously it turned into a shit show and they decided to get rid of that whole side of Xbox. But now flash forward to today, we have shows like Halo, The Last of Us. There has been The Witcher. There's been so many live action film and TV adaptations to shows that it just once again shows a little bit about how Microsoft just was ahead of the curve and tried something a little bit too early.
Yeah.
Right. Because we all know like the Kinect, why do I want the Kinect? I don't want to have to order pizza with, through my Xbox. And now all of a sudden,
And I don't want people spying on me
I don't want people spying on me, but now we can't get enough of ordering Tide Pods with our Alexa device.
Dude, don't even. And like we were talking about before the show started, most of your appliances have this shit built into them now.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, this guy right here, here, he's the one that spies on you more than anything else.
Yeah.
So
like
have
YouTube
you ever
videos of
seen,
plenty tell you how to turn it off. Like,
Yep.
it's listening, turn it all off.
right, well, have you ever
Yeah.
seen the YouTube videos where everybody throws their cell phone in the middle of the table and they all start discussing something like baby diapers or Kleenex? And they basically start seeing how many phones they could start showing ads for baby diapers or Kleenex or however the conversation was.
Oh yeah, it's a thing for sure.
Well, the funny part, I have
Thanks to
smoke
Triana,
detectors.
just popped up on mine now.
Yeah.
I have smoke detectors in my
Huggies.
house that have Alexa built into the smoke detectors.
Holy Jesus!
Shit.
I mean,
Ring
it's
doorbells. Yeah.
it's kind of neat in a way because I can play something on my phone, music, and
Oh, they
click
got
and
speakers?
play music through. Yeah,
Okay,
there's speakers.
that's cool. Okay,
Dude,
that's
all I know is if I ever come over to Wilmie's house, if that ever happens, I'm just gonna start opening refrigerator doors and saying the word Alexa as loud as I can just to see how the house reacts.
Oh, dude, you have to
Well,
yell
we-
both. You have to yell Google and Alexa because we've got all of it.
Like, when we
That's
Hey
had,
Google,
like,
Alexa, let's do it.
when we had, like,
Siri.
the McFly house from Back to the Future 2.
Oh, dude, yes.
Dehydrate pizza. Like,
Dehydrate the pizza.
hydrate level 4,
Yes.
But the funny part, sometimes late at night, man, we can be laying in bed and it's gonna be really quiet. You can hear the dog licking herself because you know that's the thing. But then all of a sudden you hear Alexa talking to herself,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
it's like, okay, that's not weird at all.
I would say it'd be more concerning if Alexa and Google were having a conversation.
That actually would be kind of
How
funny.
awesome would that be, though? You're just sitting
That
there,
would
you're
be
like,
cool. Yeah.
F you. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Alexa and Google talking shit about Siri, and you're listening in on it. Delete this bitch. He doesn't know.
Cyber nailed it. Hey Alexa, order me some pink shorts. Bombers Alexa
Damn
hears
it.
that a lot.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Bomber has 3 pair.
Actually, I have one pair, but
Thank
some
God.
blue. I got some blue.
I
Some
got
gray?
some seersucker because the South, but yeah, I got several.
Look,
All right,
shorts
and
is where it's
then
at.
our
Look,
next
it's-
panel member up at the top right. He is the panel pony bumper. What's up, Piniac?
What's up, guys? What's up? Sunday night. Good to be here. Doggy Eric.
It's Saturday.
Glad
dude.
to
What
have
the fuck
you.
are we talking about?
Come on.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
What are we smoking?
But yeah, what have I been playing? I wrapped up the story on Burning Shores finally this week.
Nice.
And I did kiss the other girl.
Oh,
I did too. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna kiss her.
I mean, of course you are.
But did you like it? But did you like it though?
Well,
I mean, he wasn't in VR.
left.
Does your
but-
wife know?
It was a VR.
So did that.
Does your
and-
wife know you're watching that kind of smut?
If it was VR, that may have been your dog, dude. I'm sorry to say.
And then I started playing Humanity, which is kind of cool. Puzzler
What?
game. Yeah, and that's
Kinda
in VR.
cool. Dude, that shit
as
is
well.
like 2023 Lemmings.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
That's all that game is. It's Lemmings.
Yeah, I'm liking it. It's good in the good on the headset too. So
I played it
bonus.
yesterday for about an hour, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I
pretty
deleted
much.
it.
Yeah, no, I
And
like
he
it.
still
but,
play an hour.
But yeah, other than that, I'll be here Wednesday. Let's go.
That's right.
I'm
All right.
Just,
And
just to
then,
give you heads up, when you were pointing, your fingers were being cut off.
Yeah, that's true.
I know.
Your fingers were away.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like you were trying to ski or something. Were you between two guys there?
Oh shit.
It's not my turn
anyway,
anymore.
then in the middle, top middle, we have Kratos' third cousin, 3 times removed by marriage. What's up, Bomber?
Hello. Just trying to live the dream, I guess. Playing a little bit of games. I mean, here and there. Call of Duty has kind of sucked me back in. Freaking.
Did you
playing.
kiss the girl on Call of Duty, Bomber?
Well, in Call of Duty you can't, so
I know.
didn't
it's
get to do
weird.
that. It's pretty crappy. But no, I've been playing a lot of Plunder, a lot of Resurgence, Trio, stuff like that. So I've been playing a lot of Warzone basically with it, and just having a good old time with it. Haven't really played the regular multiplayer in a minute, but other than that, Rocket League, of course. Of course, I'm just upset that I have to wait another however many days it is until Diablo 4. Because
Oh yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
Not
jonesing.
many
Get
more
I'm,
days.
I'm jonesing like it's bad. It's real bad.
Yeah.
but-
Get your alert for your pre-order.
Oh,
I got
dude,
my alert saying, "Have your
no.
money ready. We're about to
No,
suck it out of your account."
Xbox still hasn't sent me jack, so but it's
I
okay.
got an
It's
alert
gonna
this
happen.
weekend.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I did get
What's the official release date?
Six.
the release date is the 6th.
I
but
suppose
the
you get early
early is
access, right?
June
So,
2nd.
Yes.
Second.
Yes,
Yeah,
early
June
access.
2nd.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep.
Which technically, I think is June 1st at some time at night. I can't remember, but anyway, I'm ready. I don't really care.
I'm
it's
ready for sure.
Whenever it comes, let's go.
Yeah, it early is June the 2nd.
Yeah, like I can't wait. And then, of course, I got lucky, and Diablo will be sending me a collector's edition, which is pretty freaking cool. So,
Oh shit. Hell
so I
yeah.
can't wait to see that if and when it comes, because it says within 60 days of release, so that could be in a couple of months before it comes in. But yeah, other than that, play a little bit of Burning Shores. Still haven't completed it yet, just because I just haven't. Call of Duty keeps calling me back, so does Rocket League, so I just keep going back to those. Oh, and FIFA 23, I forgot because it got in Game Pass, and yeah, I'm a sucker for freaking soccer, so.
That
Yeah.
explains the pink shorts.
A sucker for soccer.
Absolutely. Or
That's it.
football for everybody else.
Rocket League wasn't good enough for you.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
sometimes I like the human soccer, or football.
So you prefer human balls to car balls? Got it.
That's true.
Oh wow.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Well, what little bit of free time I had this week, I finished Redfall, and I've tried to be really positive about this game and say it's not that bad. It wasn't that horrible until I got to the last couple of boss fights, and the game slowed down to maybe 5 FPS on the final boss fight. I mean, literally, I was fighting more lag than the bitch I was trying to kill. It kept popping up all this shit all over the screen, and it just slowed down to a crawl.
It's like playing
and-
Viewmaster the game, huh? But
Yeah. And, my thought is this, dude. If they were really wanting this game to succeed, why was it so short and so easy? And there's not really... I didn't want to say much about it until I completed the entire game. I did not want to be one of those assholes that play a game for 20 minutes and then preach to everybody for hours about it and write articles and all this stuff and make videos. But I played the entire game, took me 40 some hours, and that was with me backtracking a lot, trying to find different things. The
Did you
game
say
is so
40,
simple.
like 40 hours.
Yeah, 40 hours.
I didn't think it was that long. What do I know?
Well, like I said, I did a lot
Well,
of backtracking.
if you go around and you're doing a lot of the like finding all the little unlockable.
Yeah, you gotta find the-
missions and stuff.
You
Yeah.
have to find the nest and take out the nest and all that. And it's just such a shallow game for Arcane to make. That's the weird part. I've played every game Arcane's ever made, and most of them are really in depth. But this game is just like something out of 1997. I mean, there's just not a lot of meat on that bone, to be honest. And those last boss fights, I played the game strictly by myself and played it on normal difficulty. I defeated the last boss within minutes after fighting the lag. The last 3 bosses I had no issue with. I took them down with a shotgun.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean,
Jeez.
yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm adding 60 FPS to this game.
Isn't gonna.
I don't even think I'd bother at this point because, I mean, unless you're going to really add content to the game, I wouldn't worry much about 60 FPS. I'd go ahead and just make like Evil Within 3 maybe. Make something that people would want to play. Because I'm going to be honest, this game could come out at 120 FPS and I'll never touch it again. So,
see, Wilmy, that's interesting because like that's what I said. I was like, I know the big deal was like the 30 frames per second before the game launched, right? And then like I spent like about 2.5 hours with it, and I noticed a lot of the same things that you're saying. Like I was like, the game level wise is just flat. The enemies are super easy, and I'm like, I'm an Arcane stan. Like as far as like their games go, like Dishonored is like my favorite joint. Like you guys see right here, I got like this on my watch, right?
yeah.
And I just said, shout out to anybody who plays through the game. That's great. I don't, if you're actually a person that's like, I'm going to play through it and not be people out here capping for it, right? Just for the platform's sake. That's fine. But I said, it's kind of a shame if somebody's playing an Arcane game for the first time and this is the one that they're playing, right?
Yeah, true.
So, because even to me, like even with Deathloop, I like Deathloop a lot, but I was like, okay, I kind of see what they were doing. It wasn't really on the level of something like Prey and Dishonored for me, but I still enjoyed it. This game, I was like, why does this feel like a student project, like the intern project for Arcane, like concepts? Like, let's just see what we got, guys. Let's play around. I'm like, this. I was like, I can't rock with this because it's not the Arcane that I'm used to. So I was like, maybe I'll come back and I'll try it again. But I was like, there's too much else to play right now. It's kind of where I fell with it. And I was like, man, what a disappointment from a studio that this isn't what they do. I'm like, wow.
Well, like the Vampire Nest,
the concept is cool though,
Yeah, the Nest. Every one of them is the same format.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much identical.
The world is cool. Like the atmosphere, I think they kind of they nailed it. They nailed it. The sounds are actually pretty great. But and the music is actually pretty cool. Like it'll get you into like, oh crap, something's happening. But then like the NPCs are just to Bill.
Oh,
Awful.
dude, the moonwalking
AI is
enemies
like-
is the best
I mean,
part.
The AI is
the
horrible.
NPCs and the AI are just it's just not good.
I didn't even
Right.
bother carrying health
And-
packets anymore. I just walk right up to them and shoot them right in the face.
Yeah, it's just
Right.
it's just
I mean,
hard
And that was
to
a
it's hard to
complaint
go
with
back to.
Deathloop. The AI was
Yeah.
a complaint with Deathloop where they patched
Yeah,
it.
for
But I'm
sure.
like, there's when they said that they're going to continue to support this game, I'm like, what are they going to do? Because there's a lot that still needs to be done, and will people still be there? It would have to be like a Hail Mary almost, like, you know, like, hey, we did all this, come back and check it out. Maybe, I don't know, any stranger things have happened, you know.
Yeah.
so
Like,
it's just-
oh god,
just
what's the
crazy.
name of it? What's the space game that came out? They completely
Talking
overhauled.
about No Man's Sky. Well,
No
No
That's
Man's
it,
Sky.
No Man's Sky.
See, No Man's Sky. I mean, that was
I think
definitely a
it's
Hail
gonna
Mary,
fall
and it's
away at
worked.
Anthem. Yeah.
They killed it, and
Mhm.
they've killed it since then. So it's like, could Redfall?
Oh, Shizno,
Like-
I played the entire game by myself, dude.
yeah,
I mean, I played the entire game. I took out every nest, everything by myself.
it's
So what?
you know,
So when you beat it, is there like, can you just jump in and free roam the world?
No,
or
you start
what?
back. You start back over, but you keep your level.
So
you
you
start
can't
back
just
over on the ship again.
free roam a looter shooter?
No, I don't know if it's something I hit wrong or what, but I
Ugh.
couldn't.
Like, that's the entire point of a looter shooter, isn't it? To go in and grind out gear.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
started back over on the shipwreck.
Oh,
If I
man.
could interject, everybody for starters gets confused when they say the word arcane, because there's two companies, and there's Arcane Leon, which is in Europe, which is the main Arcane studio
Right.
that really is like the master and commander of the Arcane brand. And then you have Arcane Austin. When everybody says they flew out to Arcane to go play Redfall, they went to Arcane Austin in Texas.
Gotcha.
And Arcane Austin was bought in about 2006 to be as a support studio for Arcane Leon. And then one day they said, hey, we'd like to make our own game. And so they were throwing the keys to the car and they created Prey. Prey is actually the only single player experience that everybody loves that has come out of Arcane Austin. And for me, the funny part is a lot of people were not talking about Prey. I didn't really know anybody who hyped Prey when it came
Now,
out.
did they make the original Prey?
no,
No, they did not.
that was
and that
a new reimagined. Right?
yeah, it was a new reimagining of Prey,
Yeah.
and I thought it was actually pretty cool. And I remember, like, when I bought it and played it, I couldn't really find, anybody who really played it. And now all of a sudden, like, no offense to anybody here or whatever, I'm just saying when you go on social media, all of a sudden everybody's a big fan of Prey. And I was just like, well, where the hell were you all at when this game first came out?
I will
See,
I will say the
I asked that
six,
question around the acquisition. You know, it was like these games have been fantastic way before the acquisition happened. They've been dirt cheap way before the acquisition happened. Where are all these like people coming from now? It's just like
Game Pass.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, and right.
They weren't on
Um,
Twitter yet.
The only thing that the only thing that kind of worries me about like the fact that Microsoft is getting a lot of heat for Redfall, and don't get me wrong, I understand they own the company, they should have been fully aware of what was going on, but I think Microsoft or whatever powers that be that were influencing the game from Microsoft's acquisition of Bethesda, they probably tried to change that game as much as possible because regrettably, I believe Redfall came from the same executive geniuses that gave us Fallout 76. It like this game really like Piniac said, it felt
was
like a looter
sarcasm, right?
shooter. What Fallout's no? Well, Fallout 76 was an empty
Executive
shell of a game.
geniuses.
I know that was sarcasm. That was very big, dude. I've got the collector's helmet hanging on my wall here. So if anybody gets to talk shit about Fallout 76, I've got the freaking $200 helmet,
I do too, right behind.
and
me
I've
on
also got the
shelf
faux bag. I never got the real bag.
there. I got it. Ah,
So anyway,
I like Fallout 76 though, even with
now,
all its
but it
bugs.
took a lot of time to get it back. It took a lot of time and a lot of player criticism to get that game to where they felt that it was a proper Fallout experience. When it comes to Redfall, I've put 20 hours in the game so far. I have fun playing with a certain group of friends, but it does feel like this game was conceptualized to have microtransactions and stores and all this other stuff. And it just feels like when Microsoft probably took over them, they tried probably be like, yo, we need to like put in some kind of like single player experience that could be adapted to, that's why it's just like weird. Like Piniac said, you can't free roam. There's like things that this game is lacking. It just felt like nobody really knew any clear direction for this game, because the first concept of this game, it was supposed to be something to hop on the Fortnite train and create some kind of looter shooter and like get people to fork out their money. And then all of a sudden Microsoft is like, let's not go down that road.
There is always hope. There's potential there, but who knows? Maybe it'll be another No Man's Sky.
Well, you got to think. I mean, they have to add things to it because of the season pass thing that everybody bought.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to be adding something to it. So other than just characters, because I mean, if it's just characters, that it's not going to change anything really.
Fuzzy.
But yeah, there's a lot they need to fix, which is just fixing the game. I mean, it's not really like I'm not even worried about what they add to it. It's just fix what is not fun about it and make it better. I hate to say fix what's not fun, which is the AI. The AI is absolutely trash, which makes you just not care. Like, that's my problem. Is like, I don't care to continue the game because I'm like, if I could just walk around and these NPCs stare at me in the face, or the AI stares at me at the face and then shoots me, but like shoots over my head. I'm like, really? Like,
honestly,
or the vampires get stuck and just teleport places but don't even attack me. I'm like,
it kind of happens in real life though when you run across drug addicts.
Right? Yes.
But I'm
there's
just
a
like,
wall there. There's a 3-foot high ledge there.
But anyway, I mean, I think overall everybody's definitely either slapped Redfall in the face or they love it or whatever. To each his own. Cool. If they fix it, cool. Maybe I'll go back. But I will say this. June 2nd.
Diablo's coming.
Sorry. I don't care. Like, they can literally say 120 frames per second. All the AI is super hard to. They're great. It's all great. You'll never have bugs. Sorry.
Free collector's edition. Yeah.
Diablo.
Yeah. Diablo.
But now let's get to the actual podcast, shall we? All right.
I feel like this could go a few different ways this week.
I was going to say, is this show even long enough to pull that conversation off?
Really, yeah. We're going to go for a while.
Dude, not unless we pull an Iron Lords. And we go for like 6 straight hours.
Sorry,
not doing that. Not doing that.
No.
Yeah, I'm not doing that either. So
no. Where's that guy?
Yeah,
wait a minute. I got a thing for that. Hold on, Doggy. I've got it. Where to go?
No.
All right.
100%.
Love
it. Showcases.
Yes.
We got 2 coming up.
Let's go.
And we've already seen all the fake lists.
Oh God, yes.
Those lists were fake. Oh dang.
Yeah,
there goes all my content.
Believing that
for the
shit,
week.
man.
I mean, the
It's like
list
it's an hour show. Your list has
An hour
60
show, and they
games on
got
it. Like,
60 games on it. So yeah, they're gonna be playing 1 minute 1 minute things for each of them. Yeah.
I think I've seen
Really
one that
real.
said Jim Ryan's giving $1,000 to every person with PlayStation Plus.
I mean, I hope so. That'd be nice. I'll take it.
I mean,
I
dude,
wouldn't be
some of
mad at
these
it.
lists are completely
look,
crazy.
If they need me to stand for them, let's go. Go PlayStation. Give me that one game.
It's just crazy some of the stuff I've seen online the last few days.
Dude,
So,
sorry, go ahead.
let's start with the PlayStation Showcase, which, if I'm not mistaken, is this coming Wednesday, right?
You are
Yeah.
correct.
Wednesday. Yep.
5
what
o'clock
time?
Eastern time.
Oh, 5 o'clock Eastern.
Oh, cool.
Now,
4 o'clock.
No, 4
Eric.
Eastern. Sorry, my
It's
bad.
4 Eastern. Yeah, 3
So
Central.
3
Yeah.
o'clock.
4 Eastern.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So
Converting
great.
the
I'm gonna
hours,
have to
man.
avoid freaking social media for
Yeah, you
hours
will.
because I'm
You
gonna be
will.
at work. That's gonna be 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me.
I'm
gonna
so
be
sorry.
baby. I'll be watching.
I will break out the world's largest fiddle for you, sir.
I'll send you a personal message and let you know.
He's got the whole itinerary, just like DM to me, like, "Oh, I don't need to watch it now."
Party on, Garth. All right. All right, Eric, we're going to start with you.
All right.
What do you think we're going to see in the PlayStation Showcase Wednesday?
Well, I mean, off the rip, I'm pretty sure we'll see Spider-Man stuff. That's
absolutely.
pretty much a given, right? We'll see Final Fantasy stuff.
I kind of hope not that. That's coming too so soon, but they'll
Yeah.
probably have some big blowout trailer for it.
Yeah. I'm really hoping. And we're probably not going to get it, but for as much as they tease on the Twitter account, Resistance.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Dude, Insomniac.
And that-
keeps on
Yeah, and at a time like this, that's definitely something, when they're talking, I know games as a service is a dirty word, but let's just say multiplayer. Something multiplayer. And I'm not a big multiplayer person, but for the people who are looking for that, I'm like, that seems like something that would kind of make some sense. Like we said, SOCOM.
Mm-hmm. So
all these things make sense, so obviously they're not going to happen because they make too much sense.
they make the
right.
most sense.
Right.
So yeah,
that's something somebody really wants to see, right? So they're not going to make it.
Right. And I know today they're teasing Sunset, and I'm like, interesting.
Well, Insomniac has been teasing some Sunset for a minute.
Yeah. So it's like, which means it won't be there.
You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the funny part about that is Sunset Overdrive. Nobody cared.
Yeah.
That's another one. That's another one.
There you
Until
go.
it left
It's
Xbox.
true. It's true. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't give it away. They're like $5, guys. Come on, $5.
Exactly.
Like, nah. I just rather sit
That
there on
game was
Twitter
awesome.
bitching about nothing to play. It's dry out here.
I'd rather sit and do jumping jacks in front of my, oh God, what was that thing called? Jesus Christ. The little camera for your Xbox.
Oh, the Kinect.
Kinect.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do jumping jacks in
never
my
get the
Kinect.
Kinect to work right for me. I'm 6'7" and we can never quite see like everything you need to see. So things will always be off,
Well, that's because you're too damn tall.
Yeah, man. It's like I have to have like a
You walked up and
gymnasium
said, one
hallway.
at a time, please.
You got a ceiling mount that
Kinect's like back up.
Yeah, back up.
I'm like, where else to go? Yeah, Sunset was another one, man, that people just ignored. I'm like, how do you ignore this game, man? This game's
That game was amazing. It was too much fun.
It was too much fun. Yeah.
So,
and guess what? It's still available to play.
It is.
And that's what's crazy is like, and I know you mentioned it earlier on your Twitter, Eric, is like, them bringing it out on PlayStation. I mean, it would be 100% it would sell very well, I think, just because Insomniac, it would just be big for them. I mean, PlayStation, they'll gravitate towards it and they'd enjoy it. And I think they should. I mean, I think they already have the rights to it because they bought it not too long ago, I believe, a few years ago. So I believe everything's set for them to do as they wish with that IP. So I'm, I mean, you got to think Insomniac. Like I said it, and I think everybody says it. Like they are the best dev team out there right now. Like they are knocking it out of the park with multiple games with releasing within very short times of each other. And not coming out with broken games either. Like I think that's what's impressive by that team, and I think they can bring out a lot of crap. And I'm hoping Insomniac's there for a few things other than just Spider-Man.
yeah.
I mean, I know I'm probably very far-fetched, but come on, Wolverine.
And I know Drew's back over. I know Drew's working on Wolverine, but since he did work on Sunset, that kind of would make some sense. But I'll throw out one more thing. Not pass it on. I know we got that live from PlayStation campaign that kind of kicked off like a few months back, right? And people were kind of talking about, the one clip in there that kind of went by quick, and it looked like a girl in a cave. They were saying like Uncharted. So I was kind of wondering if it's been gone long enough, maybe
Drake's
it's
daughter.
time to start. Yeah, it could be like that kind of thing. So I was wondering if that might be something they show,
To compete with Laura Croft.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, I mean, Laura's got to be what? She's in a nursing home by now, right?
They keep reinventing her, man.
They keep reinventing her.
Yeah.
She gonna come back. She's gonna come back bigger and better.
She's only 3 games deep now. I mean, she's still young.
Well, they did get rid
Amazon now,
of they did get rid of her breast implants from the original, so it makes her a little lighter, so she can swing a little easier now.
Yeah. Who does she belong to now? Is it Amazon?
No.
They have leased. They have
Embracer Group. Amazon has a deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
leased the
Amazon. Yeah,
rights
that's what.
to
No,
publish.
Amazon has a deal.
Embracer
It's
still
Embracer
has it.
Group.
Oh
Embracer-
god.
Amazon
shows
has
and
the
stuff,
leasing
right?
of the rights to be able to publish the game, but it still belongs to Embracer.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ah shit,
Yeah, I
that
knew it
bitch
was
will be
one
on
of them.
eBay next week. We all know Amazon's track record.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Embracer Group, didn't they just have a lot of issues here lately? Their stocks went down and all this other stuff. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on with Embracer, which is kind of crazy. I mean, they just bought out all these different companies.
They got more IP than God and don't know what to do with it.
Right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
'cause they're
Yeah,
not
like-
doing anything with it. Yeah, they have it, but they're not doing anything with it.
Right.
Well, every
They
game
probably
so
wanna
far
lease
Amazon's
everything
made
out,
has been such a hit, right?
Oh yeah,
I think
Well,
that's why the stocks went down. People started realizing that Amazon's got the IP to work with, not to
You
own.
need
obviously,
coffee? Hit up Amazon. You want a video game? Don't hit up
Mhm.
Amazon.
Well, if you want to
All right.
buy one,
And now I'm going to go to our other guest, Doggy. What do you think they're going to show on PlayStation Showcase?
Oh, dude, man, I that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be exclusive, man. That's
Oh,
timed exclusive, man. I mean, that's what I'm
Somebody clip
expecting.
it.
Clip it. You heard it here first. Sort of.
No, that like yeah, Spider-Man 2, probably some maybe a clip or something of some Wolverine. Maybe an announcement of the Metal Gear 3 or whatever it is, remake or whatever, and some Silent Hill. Bunch of PSVR 2 stuff. Final Fantasy 16.
yeah.
That's a given there.
Yeah, I mean, and they'll probably try and talk it up how it's 60 frames. Oh, 60 frames, this, that, So, I don't know. I didn't really look at all the fake lists that everybody had. I guess I could have looked at that and got like a
new Leisure Suit Larry. There we go.
new loser suit
know
later.
what?
Yeah,
You're probably better off.
He
not
doesn't
looking
wear
at
a
it.
suit.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
guy
don't
wears
look at
pink
it. Yeah,
shorts.
don't look at that list.
On VR, yeah.
It's as good as
Larry
looking
in
at
VR.
Xboxes. I mean, that's
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, I see some of the Xbox stuff. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's. But yeah, one of the ones I heard Axel talking about earlier. They had like 60 games, and it was going to be a 60-minute show, and I was like, damn, man, no, it was Dirt's thing. It was Dirt's thing the other day, and they named off all those games. It's like, dude, how could you have a 60-minute show and have 38 games? Like, how are you going to show all this crap, and all that? So, I
It's
don't
called
know.
a montage.
Yeah, montage. Yeah, because I mean, you're gonna have Jim Ryan come on there and act like the god he is, because. But no, I don't really have any other guesses. And I was just joking about the GT6, Grand Theft Auto 6. There's no
That's
way.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anybody
right.
that's saying that that's going to be a timed exclusive has to be a fool. Because I mean, why would they do that? I mean, I don't know. Just why would anybody even think that? I would be completely surprised. So they might show some. Maybe they have the marketing rights for it, and all that good stuff. And maybe they have the marketing rights for Mortal Kombat 1. Maybe show some gameplay for that. Maybe some Street Fighter 6 or something like that show. But I don't know. I don't have too many guesses really. I'm just ready for the show. I think it's going to be awesome. I think there'll be plenty of third party either exclusives or time exclusives, and that's good, So, but I don't have a ton of guesses really.
For the record, I just went and looked up how many games they showed in the 2020 one, and it was 26. So I think that sounds about right.
Yeah, and that'd be a good amount for a 60-minute show. But
Sure.
yeah, that one that Dirt was named off on that on his one-man Darkman podcast, they had like 30 or 40 games. Like, man, you ain't got a time to show all that shit, man. Like they always got to show their dumb shit, and it shows the X and square and O button, and it floats the fuck around, and shit, and that takes 2 minutes or whatever. So yeah, they're not gonna have time for 40 games. So
Yeah.
You know what? We
Yeah,
need the Flute Man to come back.
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Hey,
Ghost of
if
Tsushima
he
won't
comes
do it.
back and they announce Ghost 2,
Dude, absolutely.
ooh, you
oh yeah,
bring him
Ghost of
back,
Tsushima, yeah, Ghost of
bring him
Tsushima,
back
and maybe
all you want.
that Castlevania. They were talking about that. I hope that's not like. I hope if anything, that's just a timed exclusive because I don't want. I mean, I have a PS5, but I'd rather play it on Xbox because that's my preferred platform, of course. But whatever, if it's only on PlayStation, I guess I'll play that too. I'll take a new Castlevania game. So
We're gonna get
Maybe that'd be-
straight
maybe
to
that'd be a little
Electric
surprise.
Boogaloo.
what's that?
Straight
Straight
to
to-
Electric Boogaloo.
Who plays Turbo?
Oh man, yeah.
We're telling our age now, man.
I know, right?
Dreadpool, what is your guess, sir?
I think they're gonna do another snippet of Wolverine. Obviously, they'll show off some Spider-Man. I don't know if we'll see anything with maybe I we've been seeing stuff rumblings with Twisted Metal. Maybe we'll see
Oh.
something there.
Yeah, there's actually a
Yeah.
show coming out for that.
Right?
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
Uncharted thing you guys were talking about. I think that could be a possibility. Maybe throw a little teaser out there, another necklace or something to show, and then you see like a girl's hand grabbing it and taking off or something like that to show that it's now it's handed off from father to daughter. Like Doggy said too, a lot of exclusive content per se. Anything that might be deceptive that they like to do. Maybe an exclusive hat for something or exclusive saddle for something else. I'm just saying that
Exclusive saddle.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
That's the
Saddle.
Major suit, Larry, get your briefcase.
First of all, what gate's gonna have the saddle? I just want to know.
That's for ponies, man. Yeah.
It's
Ghost
an
of
item
Tsushima.
for your mount in Diablo.
Ghost
Look,
of Tsushima.
Yeah,
Look,
you get like
So-
a skin for Drake's daughter's bow and
the other
arrow.
thing would be right. I'm trying to think of what else that they could do. Probably, obviously, I'd say some sort of new IP. They'll probably just put it out there and see what it's like and see what kind of attention it'll grab. I mean, we're still waiting for the Dinosaur Girls, right? That dinosaur rock band, high school, whatever that
Volcano
was.
High.
Volcano High. Oh
Mhm.
god,
Yeah.
I mean,
We're
thought
still
about
waiting
that
for
the other
that,
day.
right?
Please don't
Isn't
show
that
that.
like the
I
next
guess-
AAA,
that comes out
quadruple A?
this year, don't it?
Does it?
Yeah, and
I don't know.
they did have
Who
like
cares?
10 service games as a service going on too, so I guess they might
Yeah,
I
show
hope
one
that's
of
not
those.
one of them.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not
it's
one of
not,
them.
well, we know that's not a games as a service. I mean,
Yeah, that would be yeah.
Oh,
That's a
man.
game.
If that,
with
game,
this
if that
service.
game's announced, I will stream that shit just for laughs and giggles.
Maybe we can get Rand to play that too.
It's
But
possible.
yeah, I don't know. I think we'll see some stuff that everybody's gonna be hyped for. Like I said, maybe something new that we haven't really thought about or contemplated.
Which would be
Then
great.
just
I'd love to see
again,
something new.
all the I think all the marketing, deceptive practices that they do will be shown to show you only here. This is the only place you can get the game, which is actually this part in the game. So other
Like
than
Grand
that,
Theft
I don't know.
Auto.
I'm gonna need you to
Yeah.
calm down your excitement,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, I know it, dude. my AirPods are fucking vibrating like crazy. And that camera keeps zooming in and out, in and out.
Because I keep moving forward and backwards. That's why I had it. I
That's
was like, "This is
That's
Stop
the
cool."
rocking
dramatic
your chair.
effect.
Well, thank
That's the
God you're not
dramatic
jerking
effect.
off.
Right. That would
Oh my god.
So
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I have a very weird imagination, and that was weird. I just pictured Fork in front of you while you did that.
Oh my god.
Oh wow,
And Fork hasn't
That
been
is-
on this show in a year.
I was gonna say,
that's a vast
Fork's
imagination.
been long gone. It's been over a year. It's almost been 2 years, right?
yeah, it's
Year and
been
a
a
half.
while
2 years.
for Fork.
It's
Yeah.
been a while,
It's been a
yeah.
while.
I remember he got
Mhm.
slapped at one time. Bam.
Oh, I've got a gift for that. But YouTube considers that violence now.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
okay.
true.
Yeah.
Oh well, no.
Yeah.
No, that considered it violence, but unless it was, Will Smith, but
We're
Right.
not
Yeah. That was all cool then. Yeah.
We're not even mentioning the Smiths. No. All right. Scrub.
Oscar free zone.
Yeah, the secret Illuminati lizard people come after you. Yeah.
We are not mentioning Jada.
That's gonna be a good video
Smith,
game.
Will Smith, none of them.
Yeah.
Scrub, what is your thoughts?
Definitely like most of these shows gone, there'll be, I will count at least a good 5 or 6 games. No date, no month, coming soon or whatever. As all shows are starting to do now, we're seeing that more and more. No dates, no nothing. So I would like to say that we're probably, they keep saying 10 games as a service. We know a lot of these games as a service. Some of them, they're able to roll those out a little bit faster than other ones. So I would say that they're at least going to have to tease at least one of those games.
Mhm.
If it's not like a small trailer or something, I don't think we'll have one. Oh, coming in whatever September, but I think they'll have to show one of those since they've been pushing that real big. Jim Ryan's been talking about that, a lot of people. So one game as a service game announced or shown a little bit. I expect to see the side of Wolverine's face, and then that's it. And then they'll say coming soon, bub, and then you'll hear their snip sound, and then that's it.
They don't say, "Bub, I'm coming for your ass."
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Bub better be there.
yeah, it's been what 2 years since we saw his hand sit down the glass, so I think it'll be another 2 years before we'll actually see his face.
Well, it takes 2 years to lift that glass.
Yeah. Of course,
Everything
you know,
guys just
of course,
said, my brain went left.
we're of course going to see some Spider-Man something, which let's just give us a good, minute and a half like action trailer, and I will love that to death. So I anticipate seeing that. Knack 3, I'm calling it right now. These are
Cerny's
all
baby.
jokes.
That's their
Yeah,
new
these
games as a service.
Yeah, well, if we gotta have Sea of Thieves for Xbox, you gotta have Knack for PlayStation. So I see that being some kind of thing rolled out. Of course, like everybody else says, and piggybacking, since there's so many of us, we're gonna see something exclusive. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a exclusive character. I would say on Street Fighter. Either
Yeah,
for
wouldn't
Street
surprise
Fighter
me.
6.
It's the flute guy. He's gonna be in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flute.
I think it's
Dude,
real
that would
cool
be
that
badass. He beats your
Yeah.
ass with a flute.
I think it's real cool. You can see, you can make your own character. I even saw on Twitter somebody made a version of Ice Spice in Street Fighter 6.
Oh
That-
yeah, the character creation on that is awesome, man. They
but
they
I
did a
think-
good job with that. Yeah.
I think they'll have somebody, at least one character that is exclusive, or maybe some special gem you can. I don't know, but I'm gonna think it's Street Fighter 6 for
What-
PlayStation.
What if it was like Mortal Kombat and they put the flute guy in there and the finisher is you have to blow into the controller?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Blow
That's
the
pretty-
flute.
Yeah,
Oh
that's-
my
that'd
That'd be an easy finisher, man. Just-
That would actually.
I'd
probably
get it
play
right
that
every
one.
time. I'd get it
one
right
of the
every time.
easiest ones.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Every time.
You sounded
See,
too
I was
excited to
being
blow
nice,
into
and I
that
didn't say anything.
thing. He was really excited.
No,
for
I
that,
was
so.
excited.
It's the only
to
finisher I could do.
Flawlessly execute my finish.
Yeah.
every time.
Flawless victory.
Yeah. But I also think that,
Blue ball victory.
yeah, especially with, I would like to see this, but I think with the ABK deal still kind of floating around. Ooh, I said a bad word. I know. That they won't put in like some kind of multiplayer shooter. Like I said, like Resistance or a SOCOM, as much as it makes sense, that'll kind of undercut their argument of they got to have Call of Duty if they
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
So I think I think it's probably in the works, but they might wait another year. But I would really want to see SOCOM. I really do. I've been calling for SOCOM for the last 2 or 3 years. They need to put a SOCOM.
It's probably why you
I
want to see
think
faction
they'll. I
beater
think
than-
they'll eventually. I think they'll eventually.
Right.
Yeah, faction. Yeah, that's right. Factions. Yeah, that'll be there. Yeah, but yeah, I think the SOCOM will come back eventually. I think that. Yeah, I agree with you.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
30/23.
Yes. There'll be a lot of stuff that's coming
30/23.
2025, 2026, and then back. And last thing I'll say is there's going to be a remaster of something. Another remaster of a remaster of a remaster.
It's gonna be another
'Cause people-
remaster of Last of Us Part 1
Yeah, it might be because people keep buying it.
for that
and
next gen. That next
You
gen.
telling me
that
we
refresh.
It's the new GTA 5. GTA 5 comes out on every console, every handheld, every remaster. Read this, read that. So I think there'll be some kind of remaster, maybe Last of Us something.
So there's that rumor that the remaster of Horizon Zero Dawn is out there.
What the hell?
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an old rumor though, right?
Oh, rumor, yeah, but
Yeah.
Like,
Sometimes
I don't.
I love-
My
I love
God,
it.
man, I haven't even got around to playing that yet. Shit.
like you just play Forbidden West. Like I love. Don't get me wrong. I love Horizon Zero Dawn. I just don't think you need a remake or remaster of that game. To be honest. But hey, whatever. If they
So
bring it out, cool.
So what's next?
My
A
main
remaster
thing
of
is I
Astro
want to
Playroom?
see some dates. Yeah, I want to see dates. I'm tired of studios. I'm tired of these companies showing
We
us
could get
great
some dates.
stuff and then we don't know anything.
I think you'll get dates.
I'll take a month. If you give me a month, I'll be happy. But just coming soon or
You'll see a lot of
2025.
2024. You'll see a lot of 2024.
I think you'll see a ton of 2024. But at least give me like the season, spring. Or,
No, they'll
fall.
just say coming.
Nuclear
2024.
winter 2025.
There you go. But yeah, that's me. That's it. I'm excited to see the show though.
All right, Centurion. Sam.
I'm looking forward
fell
to it. I'll
asleep.
just say that I always love consuming everything about gaming. To be absolutely honest, I'm just kind of like going to be more watching to see if everything that I think is going to take place is going to take place. And I'm not talking specifically about games because, you know, everybody here has mentioned Spider-Man 2 and obviously Wolverine, all those games that we all know that are in the works and everybody wants to see stuff. But the one thing that I'm wanting to see is outside of tentpole franchises, you know, we're talking like the Horizons, Uncharted, God of War, actual tentpole franchises that have really helped solidify PlayStation's position in the gaming industry. I don't see a lot of actual first player games coming out of PlayStation studios that aren't going to be like considered heavy hitters. And that's just because of a direction of the company that was shown quite clearly by the closing of Pixel Opus and Herman Holst's comments in the interview with gamingindustry.biz. And there's a reason why they're bringing up all the, you know, games as a service, because that's going to be a very big focus for PlayStation right now, because they realize that their PlayStation ecosystem, that their multiplayer ecosystem for their brand is not as strong as their competitors. And that's kind of rattled their cage a little bit when they found out that Call of Duty was going to potentially be purchased. I don't think they're going to hold back because at this point, the regulators over with the whole ABK thing, I'm not going to get into it. I'm just saying, like, we all know the regulators have been hyperbolically focused on cloud gaming, and they've all thrown PlayStation's arguments out the window, saying that they're not concerned about Call of Duty and the exclusivity side of Call of Duty through Xbox. Everybody's been hyper focused on cloud. So that's where I don't think PlayStation is going to be seriously inclined to hold anything back. I am curious on what direction they are going to go with their games as a service, because I like what Eric said, you know, where's the Resistance? Where's Killzone? As a matter of fact, where the hell is The Last of Us 2 multiplayer? Something that was supposed to be given out that was supposed to come in the package with Last of Us 2.
It is
It's
right
never
beside the 60 FPS for Redfall.
It's next to Scalebound.
Well,
It's
that-
never
They're
coming.
they're all together in the
Never
box.
coming.
So actually, this is the
Scrub
theory
those.
I have on The Last of Us 2 multiplayer. I like how you brought up the word remake. We could get a Last of Us 2 remake, like a remaster for the PlayStation 5, and that's when they might slap the multiplayer in the package with it then to
It'd be
give you
smart.
something that's
People would
actually
spend $70 for it. Easy.
yes,
People would do
because
it.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
adding something
Yeah.
to the package at this point.
Yeah.
And that's where I've kind of like held off on. I still got to play the original Last of Us, but I've been kind of holding back to buy The Last of Us 2 on the PlayStation 4. I'm thinking I'm just going to hold out until I know it pops up on the PlayStation 5. I know it's going to. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to what PlayStation is going to bring. In my opinion, we have seen the most amount of competition in the gaming industry that we've seen in a long time. And that's where I'm really hoping that this makes PlayStation kind of come out of their realm of complacency and really start delivering some stuff like the fans want. But I don't think they're going to give you dates, Scrub. Regretfully, we all saw what happened, like the fiasco with The Last of Us 2. And then I also, like, we saw how people were losing their minds over God of War Ragnarok and sending pictures of their anatomy to developers. Just from how people act in the gaming community, it's basically shot a lot of people, it's shot the whole expectation of getting true dates in the foot.
Hold that thought just 1 second, Sant.
Yeah.
For everybody in the chat, when he says pictures of their anatomy, that means they sent dick pics. Okay, carry on.
Yep. Well, sometimes
you just got to put it in layman terms, dude.
Oh, I know. It's just like I don't want to give anybody bad ideas, because I mean, like, literally, I mean, what individual thinks that I'm going to send somebody a picture, a D-pic, and I'm going to get them to do what I want? It's just like, so either
Apparently lots of people.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Well, I mean, it
Twitter,
depends on whether you're hung like what's his face or not. You know,
Entirety of Reddit and Twitter. Yeah.
So, but the only thing is, like, how much self-respect do you have for yourself? Because apparently my shit is so scary, it's going to cause somebody to become uncomfortable, and they are going to bend to my knees.
Well, I mean, if you got
That's why you send it.
No,
If you got a 14
that's why
inch
you're
penis,
wrong.
dude, I mean,
No.
you never know what might happen.
you're missing the point. They're sending it to get pity, so they feel sorry for you, and then
Or that.
Oh my God, this guy does need this game, because oh my God, he has nothing to live for.
Yeah, he's like,
He can't even
running the traffic
masturbate.
already.
Mhm.
Oh man, that'd be one of those things where Wilmy's like, I'm not even gonna touch that, and I'm known as the GIF King on Twitter.
It's like, for the
But
love of
I
God,
mean-
give this guy a release date.
But you know what? How about this? I'm glad it's taking place now, because everybody is like, oh my God, PlayStation's trying to take the glory from Xbox.
No.
I'm hoping maybe this will kind of set the tone for Xbox on, like, all right, this is what we need to do with our showcase, because, our competition did this. And I'm hoping maybe that, like, I'm just hoping that maybe if Xbox had anything very lackluster planned, this might make them change course on that a little bit.
It's
I
too
don't
late.
know.
It's too late.
Dude,
It's too
I'm
late.
talking about
I'd be
Microsoft.
very
Yeah,
surprised
probably,
if their
yeah.
show wasn't
Probably
already
too.
taped.
Yeah, we're talking about
Xbox too busy
Microsoft now.
posting mantinis online.
Dude,
Dude,
they've been
That
they've
show
been
was
building this
Mantinis.
show since last E3.
Yeah, they're
like,
Well,
sure they're in rehearsals at this point.
Yeah,
and
they're-
everything.
They're in
just getting
rehearsal, but
ready.
let's just say PlayStation has made a history off always letting Xbox go first.
first,
Who you
yeah,
talking
During the
about?
console reveal,
Yeah.
during the console reveals, like always, Xbox goes first, because PlayStation wants to see what tone Xbox is going to set for, like, pricing and everything else. Like, we all know, PlayStation with the PlayStation 4 versus the Xbox One, there might as well have been a guy that walked up on stage with a permanent marker and scratched out the original price and then dropped it to a lower price, because we all know that Xbox came out and set that tone, and PlayStation's like, ooh, we got to come in with a cheaper price. So
Yeah,
I'm just saying, it's good to see PlayStation is willing to go first, and hopefully maybe this might
I
help
think they're
direct
confident.
some tone for that whole
Does that
idea.
make you? Does that make
They've
you
did
think
that
maybe
best.
PlayStation's a little nervous on what Xbox is going to show?
Nah.
I think it actually shows
I
confidence.
don't think so.
Yeah, they're
I
they're
think it's more
confident, dude.
confident.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Oh yeah, they probably,
Sony knows they're the leader, and they're a leader for good reason, and they're going to show their good shit. And the good thing is about this one is that it's not like this was just a spring up, like all of a sudden they have a show. Like, they didn't let everybody know, hey, by the way, mark your calendars for next year. We're going to have this show. Like, everybody knew Xbox's show was going to happen during E3. Like, there was no doubt about it. So everybody knows kind of what to expect with Xbox, whereas PlayStation, they haven't had a show in however many months. So it's like, yeah, this is going to be, I think they're going to show out and do as they do, and a couple things are going to be great. So, I mean, I know Penny
Especially if they have a whole hour. They've
Yeah,
done some
exactly.
decent shows in 30 minutes, so a whole
Yep.
hour.
Yeah.
Yep. There's
Well, hopefully it's not all PlayStation VR shovelware.
It'll be VR.
right.
It'll
Therell be some
some
VR. Yeah, there'll be
little
some VR
kitty
up in there.
fishing game with the
Or-
VR headset.
Look,
and some
here's
of the
Kratos.
little-
He's fishing on a boat.
Well,
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
guys think they'll just kind of do like a CGI, like a little thing, some God of War and shit, like just get everybody excited for the next God of War, like
And
They'll
look,
just show-
here's
they'll just show
Halo
the
and
Nordic
Yeah,
your
just go.
girlfriend.
and then go
catching
God of
shrimp.
War, and just have it come up there, you know, why not? And just the mention of God of War would make everybody make the internet go wild.
That's kind of a stretch, though, with Ragnarok not being out so
Yeah.
long.
Right, yeah.
Folks are still waiting to hear a whisper of Last of Us 3. So I'd say that'd be something bigger if they threw out at the very end than God of War. Especially with the TV show doing so well on HBO.
That's a good point. Yep.
All right. Now
So-
let's get some real
I was gonna say-
opinions. ENIAC, what are you thinking?
What am I
Mhm.
thinking? I'm thinking most of you
Other
guys.
than the fact your pants are too tight and your left nut's itching.
Uh, it's the right one, actually. So you're not right all the time.
Just 50% of the time.
How about both of them?
So I think what most of you guys have said is probably going to happen. One thing that I really want to see is Sony Santa Monica has been advertising jobs for an unannounced project for probably the last 2 years.
Dude,
you know, you'll
everybody
see it on
that's the
Twitter.
janitor, dude.
Yeah.
Janitor ain't making shit.
But I'm hoping that is going to be magically announced on Wednesday. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they're going to do, but they've got a pedigree. I think we all can agree with that. So I'm hoping that shows up. I think it's time for Factions 2 to show up.
Oh yeah,
Whether or not it's just a trailer and it's like coming soon, but I think that has to be 100% officially
agreed. Yeah, I
publicly
agree.
confirmed at this point. This is the spot to do it, and I think it'll be there.
Yep.
Honestly, would not be surprised to see a GTA 6 trailer.
Right, yeah. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
I mean, not that it's going to be exclusive. Maybe there'll be an extra million for GTA Online people to start or something like that. But
Yeah, some
Might
kind
buy
of
you 2 cars, right?
yeah, right.
yeah, it's just
So-
kind of they'll have the marketing rights for it or some shit.
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
And I really want to see the next footage of Firewall Ultra, which is a PSVR 2 first-person shooter that, from all the footage that they've seen so far, it looks just awesome. And I want to see that. And obviously, we're getting Spider-Man. There's no doubt about that. Whether they
Don't
open
sound
the
so
show,
thrilled, Pen.
whether they open the show with
I
it
was
or
just
whether
about
they
to say.
close with it, hey, you guys know where I'm at with Spider-Man. You know where I'm at.
Get this
Collector's
man a
edition.
Red Bull.
Hold
Swing to the left, cha cha cha. Swing to the right, cha cha cha.
up.
Party on, Garth.
Rock on, Wade.
Yeah, I don't know. That Pragmata game that they showed at the one 3 years ago, maybe we'll see something of that. It looked kind of cool, but that was just a CGI concept.
They're going to show
trailer, right?
Humanity Part 2.
So, remastered already.
Probably. Does not
but,
make you sleep version.
but other than that, I'm not gonna put too much thought or effort into speculating or guessing, and I'm just gonna
Well, you're no
watch it
fun.
after the fact, because 5 p.m. on a Wednesday is like basically the worst fucking possible time that a showcase could happen for me. Because yeah.
Thank
but-
God I sit in a room with a lot of computers and monitors and screens.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
Usually
Makes it
driving
easier.
at that point in time, so that would be a problem,
Oh,
and
no,
probably
just
illegal.
put it right up on your dash. You can listen
Yeah.
and watch
for
as
sure.
you go. You know,
But
traffic.
long shot. Regardless of what, I don't know what the nickname is they call him, but whatever. I think there's at least an announcement of Ghost 2.
Yeah.
So about Jin, we're gonna see some. Jin.
I am. Yep. Ghost of Tsushima 2. I think there'll be, at the very least, an announcement trailer. So we know they're working on it.
Jinsukai.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sucker punch, baby.
Are they calling it Ghost 2? Are they calling it something else? I don't know. But I think we'll see the official announcement of that. And yeah, that'll like I already said I made a tweet yesterday. I think that I'm going to see Spider-Man 2, and already the show's a win for me. So everything else is a bonus.
There you go.
Yeah, it'll be a great show. It's gonna be.
Yeah, and I got to watch it like I don't know, like 9 o'clock because so I'm gonna have to. I'm on blackout on Wednesday. for 5.
What you call me? No, say that again. What'd you call me?
I'm on blackout.
Oh.
Man, you're white.
Better been
Mike.
what you said. Better been what you said.
I was going to say, watch your tone with Alice there.
Scrub,
Yeah.
that's
After you.
fucking funny, dude.
Whitest guy in the panel giving me shit.
I know, right?
Watch yourself.
All right.
No!
So yeah. If you guys
Okay.
know how I feel. Let's go, Bama.
Yeah, come on, Kratos. What are we gonna see?
Let's
We're
see.
gonna get,
I mean,
they just bought LFC, the Lesbian Fishing Channel. There you go.
yes. But no, 100%, you're going to get Spider-Man. You're going to get Final Fantasy 16 for sure, because that's the biggest game that's coming out here soon that, PlayStation is part of. So you're going to see more gameplay of that for sure, and it's going to be big. You're going to get a lot of PSVR 2 stuff. That's my personal opinion. I think there's going to be a little surprise for PSVR 2 in there. I think it's going to be Spider-Man related. That's just me personally.
Spider-Man
I bet-
Max Rated what?
Look, I've been thinking of that for a while, just because my thing is, we know Spider-Man 2 is going to come out. It's going to sell copies like no other, and it's also going to sell PS5s for sure. But they also need PSVR to sell. And
That's smart. That's
You-
smart.
Oh, that's a good point.
you
Yeah.
add
Yeah.
Spider-Man to that mix for PSVR. I'm sorry, it's going to sell. I mean, it prints money. So
Gonna be a
Now,
lot
the
of
only,
people
the only
throwing up.
issue with what you're saying, and I'm with you. I'm on board with you about trying to move the PSVR. I still think the price point is their problem right now.
Oh,
Right,
for
I
sure.
mean,
For sure, Wilmy. Yeah.
I guess I
With
think
with the economy tanking the way it is
And
everywhere.
Spider-Man's
I mean,
attached
maybe,
to it, though.
but
Yeah, it's more than the system itself, than the PS5 itself. Yeah.
but I still say it's
I
still
think they're going to
gonna-
announce a price
it could
drop
be
for the
huge.
PSVR.
There,
and,
yeah,
and,
there
that,
you
and
go.
that could be it. That could be a mixture of it, but I still think there's going to be something that's going to bring more eyes to the PSVR other than what they already have, like Beat Saber, stuff like that. That's going to be announced
For
sure.
$9.95, you can now actually reach out and grab Jim's Ryan nuts.
But I'm just saying, for the cost of the PSVR, what it can do, it's cheaper
Experience.
than most other things that are out there for PCs, guys. So I mean, I'm just saying, it's going to be good for those folks that are, thinking about or held out for that PSVR 2 upgrade.
It's gonna be good because, like, let's be honest, who outside of like the hardcore, 0.0000001% of gamers know that PS Direct is a fucking thing?
No, exactly.
Nobody knows that.
Nobody does.
But now,
Exactly.
Now
you
it's
have
in
normal
stores.
people walking into Best Buys and be like,
Yes.
holy fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're finally getting them in
Right.
stores now. So, I mean, I think you're going to see an influx of sales for the thing, and it's going to be good. And they're going to show off. I think it's going to be about 15, 20 minutes worth of PSVR 2 stuff, just because I think they're very focused on making sure that this holiday you have a lot of things to buy for it. Then on other things to make everybody else happy. I want to see Twisted Metal. I know it's not going to happen, but I want to see Twisted Metal. I don't want to see the stupid TV show. I don't want to have anything about the TV show showing up on this.
Okay, so I'm
showcase.
not the only
You
one
don't
that
think
thinks
they'll
that
have
No.
a game?
No, I don't think they're going to have a game to be shown yet. No, absolutely not. Just because of what they originally had as who was supposedly working on Twisted Metal, and then that kind of got scrapped, and then somebody else took over, and they added more people. I don't see us seeing a Twisted Metal being shown. If it is, it's going to be
A
titled.
CGI and a title. Yeah,
and
CGI.
maybe- you'll see freaking. Why can't I think of his name right now? Sweet Tooth.
Anthony,
You'll see
man.
Sweet
Sweet
Tooth
Tooth.
because
Oh,
that
Sweet
is the
Tooth,
that
yeah.
is literally the iconic show
Yeah,
of
that's
the
the
game.
dude,
The
yeah.
game. So yeah, they'll show him, and then boom, and everybody will be excited. And then they'll just say, and it's not going to give a date for sure.
Watch the show on Peacock.
It's going to be forever.
Yeah.
But surprises. I don't know about. I don't know what surprises they could have. I just think Factions 2, sure. I guess I don't care. I don't personally. I mean, I like The Last of Us 2 combat, but I just don't care about any kind of multiplayer for that, like, at all. So, but for people that loved it on the first one, cool. I hope it's something that comes out, because apparently a lot of people loved it originally on PS3. So hopefully this is something they do, because it would be a great game for them. And games of service, of course, people would buy tons of skins. I mean, everybody knows that. But Street Fighter 6, I don't know if that'll show, because Street Fighter 6 literally comes out literally June 2nd. So I mean, I feel like unless it's like you said, Scrub, like pre-order now, you get exclusive skin for Chun-Li.
And I wouldn't surprise me.
Then everybody's going to get it because everybody wants to see Chun-Li.
Yeah.
So
Surprise me, though.
because literally she is the only person that they literally keep on not showing or not letting you play as because they're keeping it for her release. But no, like I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to like think of something that would be crazy. And God of War definitely is not even in the vicinity. I would love to see a Wolverine thing, but then again, I don't know if they would put both Marvel games at the same thing because I think Wolverine, like if they showed gameplay, then that means that game's coming out pretty soon, right after Spider-Man, and I feel like Spider-Man needs that. Like, I think it needs all the attention in a sense. Like, I think Wolverine may be like a awards day, like Jeff Keighley's awards show. Then it shows up there, and everybody gets crazy there. I think I could see that. But
not at E3 though, right?
Yeah, not like well, definitely not at E3. Nothing's coming.
I just checking to make sure you're awake. That's all.
I'm trying to like. I want to like say there's something crazy that, but then again, like you said, there's a lot of things that are brewing and been brewing for years. I mean, they've said how many 20 some odd games were in development 2 years ago. So there's a lot of games that could be easily shown that we don't know about yet, which could be huge because new IPs from Sony have done very well typically, and I can see it being huge. I don't know if Ghost will be there. I mean, I'm hoping so. We all know Jeff Grubb already said it's not going to be there, but you know that's here, there, or there. I mean, too many people out there will say this ain't coming, and then all of a sudden it shows up. But I mean, it'd be kind of cool because I mean, absolutely, that was a cool game. I still need to freaking finish that game, but of course, everything else keeps getting in my way to play it. But
Diablo,
but yeah, I mean, Diablo's definitely not going to let me play anything, so that's fine. But
You're
but
like
yeah,
give
like,
up masturbation now.
which is perfectly fine, for sure. Yeah, like I don't know of any like existing IP that can rock the world for Sony to announce. I just don't think so. Everything is we all know is coming, so it's like unless they just surprise us with a crazy IP or like Doggy was talking about, like some third party exclusive deal that rocks the boat a little bit and like makes people, of course, makes Twitter get pissed off. Xbox guys, oh my god, I can't believe they're money hatting everything.
Yeah, Xbox needs to do that, man. They need to get
Like
those kind of deals.
I'm telling you, like it's we already know Wednesday's going to be a shit show.
Stop wearing the pink shorts, dude. It's really starting to affect you in certain ways.
Dude, I'm just telling you, we are literally going to see the crying of a certain group on Wednesday for sure on one side, and then you're going to have people just saying Xbox is dead as well. So I mean, it's going to be
man,
you're going to see both on Wednesday, 100%.
if you're a straight Xbox guy, you're not going to like Wednesday night.
My Xbox better not blow up after Wednesday.
Like my thing is like I'm hoping like because I can't stand both those sides. You know the two pro
Right.
like
I
oh
got
my
you.
god like the guys that suck each other off all the time. Like those are the ones I can't stand. Like that's why like there's stuff in me that I'm like I wish the PlayStation thing would be crappy just for those people to be pissed off. But then I also want it to be great to piss off the other guys. So it's like I just want it to be great because I'm a gamer and I love their games. So and I have a PlayStation 5. So yeah, give me some shit that I can play for it. And I know they will because so far they have. So anyway, I think I'm done with my
I hope that because let's be honest, like most of us are probably at least in some way, shape, or form comic book fans, right?
Nope, not at all.
No, not really.
Of us. But the Wolverine teaser was kind of a jaw dropper, right? Well, it was for me.
It was
because it's like
freaking
I don't
amazing.
know, or it's like Marvel. Okay, Insomniac. All right. Here's the Spider-Man, and you're like,
But
wait a minute. It doesn't
as
look
soon
like
as they
Spider-Man.
showed the bar, 100% knew who it was.
And
And I was so happy.
that'd be cool if there was another reveal like that. But I'm not a creative mind, so I don't know what could that even be this time around. So
Carnage. I called it here first.
they'll just announce Spider-Man.
Dude, hey. Dude, I'm telling you, Carnage would be phenomenal for me. I'm not gonna lie. Or everybody kept on saying because they'll have Hulk next because
There was like a
PlayStation
weird
keeps
license
asking.
plate in the Wolverine
Yeah.
trailer that referred to some Hulk comic or something.
Which also could mean that Hulk is in the Wolverine game, which could also
Yeah.
And it just could mean absolutely
A whole
nothing.
game.
I
Or
want
it
a
could be
Deadpool
nothing.
game.
Yeah, a whole game
Dude.
is like making a Superman game. It's
You just
just
can't.
too OP and it's
Yeah.
so hard to make it work.
You
That's why
can
nobody
make
does
you
one.
can no you can make Hulk easily work and make him OP. I don't give a. It's just like Superman.
No, they
Make
did
him-
it with Ultimate Destruction. Like,
Thank you. It was a good
fantastic
game.
game.
Very
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
game. And you know, they just don't need to look at freaking Square Enix and take
Oh, God.
take their notes. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah, I
Don't
just
make
took
him
down
a
a
freaking
robot with
hood.
Black Widow faster than Hulk.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
A
So
security
like,
guard shoots you in the foot and you die. Yeah.
so yeah, like Hulk is my ultimate dream for. Really, it is. I love the Hulk, but also Spawn. Not gonna lie, I would love to see a Spawn game.
I'd like to see a
That'd be a good
Deadpool
one.
game
I'd like to see a good Deadpool game
with
because
Ryan doing the voice.
he has to.
Yep.
Because he is now.
That'd be
jokes.
fucking cool, right? Yeah.
I mean, he's Deadpool. So
Well, you
it's
know,
got-
Damn
you know
right.
who's doing
See,
the
I
voice?
don't like comic books. I just love those movies because they're funny.
well, it's just like
Right,
Hugh
yeah.
Jackman.
They
Hugh
are.
Jackman is Wolverine. So good luck for them ever casting a new Wolverine.
Can you imagine
I
if
don't know
they
how to
showed
do
his
it.
face and it was Hugh Jackman?
Oh, dude, I'd freak out. Like, game of the
That'd be
year.
hilarious.
Game of the year.
Oh, the rest of the
Don't
show,
worry.
everybody would forget. That would have to be the last thing you saw, and
Yeah, that'd
still,
be the
that's
last thing.
all that everybody would talk about.
Oh,
Spider-Man would get overshadowed.
Good.
All the other games they
Yes.
announced would get
Yes.
overshadowed if you had Hugh Jackman's face on there.
Because I don't know. Did anybody else play the Wolverine video game?
Oh yeah,
The
X-Men
Origins one that was actually
Yeah, the Origins.
good.
Yeah.
So freaking good.
fantastic.
Except for the
game.
stupid fight with Deadpool. But the game itself overall was freaking tastic. For them, like, this game just has to be bloody. It just better be. It just better be blood. Like, I want a Logan. Like, I finally just saw Logan not too long ago, and like, I need Logan, but video game, like blood, the
Mhm.
crazy executions, like, because that's
Rated M for mature.
it better be. It better
It
be.
better be,
Yeah,
yeah.
It better not be no freaking rated E for everybody.
Rated PG-13.
Eve.
I will be pissed off at Insomniac.
I
for
want to
that, for
call your
sure.
expectations on that because of who owns the Wolverine franchise.
Yeah,
Disney,
but-
probably.
hey, if Logan was made,
No, they'll let it
Deadpool-
go.
They didn't.
No,
They
Wait a
let
minute.
the Deadpool
Logan
movie
was.
go.
I was gonna say, didn't Logan get made
It
after
was still Fox.
Disney's purchase?
I don't think so.
No,
I mean,
it was still-
before. Yeah, it was before. That's what I meant. Sorry, it was before. So yeah,
Okay,
like,
Deadpool.
dude, Disney.
Okay, Deadpool
But
1, 2,
look
and
at
3
Deadpool.
all was Disney. all
Deadpool's
Disney.
going to come
Disney
out as
approved
rated
all
R
of it.
under Disney.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
but the
Yes.
funny part is that was
And that's
completely
awful.
funded by Ryan Reynolds to get Ryan Reynolds had to lobby a lot of time and his own money
Yeah,
into
but he still
getting.
had to get it
Deadpool.
approved.
But I don't see the developers at Insomniac deciding to fork out their payroll to somehow get Wolverine to be something against Disney.
No, they,
Well, the
they
bad
better
part-
make it.
Because
bloody.
they're at here's the thing. The X-Men franchise right now is in a state of flux because the franchise was ran into the ground
That we
by
know of.
Fox, and so they are having pretty much a reset period for the X-Men franchise as a whole, and that's where I really wonder what the X-Men are going to be like when Disney starts releasing movies for the X-Men franchise. And that's where you never know because this franchise is in a state of flux. A Disney executive could be like, look, we don't want Wolverine to be a violent asshole.
If he's not,
Well, then they don't want.
then
they
don't make
want
Wolverine. Sorry, then don't
Yeah,
make
don't
Wolverine.
even
'cause, I mean,
put him
that's,
in
They
a
don't make
movie.
Wolverine.
that's what he is.
But
Like,
yeah.
that's the only thing. If you want to go off of
There's no-
sticking to lore, did
But if you
Disney
also
did Disney stick to the lore for Star Wars? Luke Skywalker was supposed to be a
You
badass.
messed up. Wilmy's gonna.
Well,
Well, that's not. That's
I don't want to get on that
But-
subject, but
but
I
no,
just
no,
want
Star
to
Wars,
point
you're talking
out
about
that literally
direct-
Disney
Just
does
look at-
Disney does not give a care about expectations or lore.
well,
They do what Disney wants, and
They
they
just
they,
gave
they
okay
turned
to
Luke
Deadpool.
Skywalker into the biggest bitch.
no, but what I'm saying is,
you're talking-
look
you're
at
talking about
look at
Ryan
the
Johnson
actual.
screwing up the lore.
No,
and then-
look at what they created. They created a trailer of him sitting in a bar. These dudes are
with
bloody.
blood. There was
Blood's
blood.
everywhere. People are
Yeah.
dead, like in the bar. His fists are bloody, and then he has his blades come out. It's going to be a bloody game because they're already showing.
Well, I know there's going to be
Like-
killing, but I don't see it being like Mortal Kombat.
Well, I
It
mean,
better
it's not going to
be.
be like over exaggerated, but I think you're definitely going to get like
I think you'll get like the X-Men origin level of
yeah,
They'll be
it's
visible.
just going to
Blood
be
splatter.
better
Yeah.
detailed for
and
sure.
impalings and stuff like that because
Yeah.
Arms,
Yeah, because
like,
they're not completely shied away from supporting like their more violent stuff because they brought all the Netflix stuff in house. And all they did the Disney thing. They just said, "Hey, if you're going to watch this, we have to make sure that you're this," and then you kind of go off. So yeah, it's
I think it's. I
they're
think
not
they already
allergic to money.
showed. Yeah, I think they already showed what you could expect just from that very short clip. There's blood. There's death. He's killing people because he's early on Wolverine. It's not. He's already part of the X-Men. Like it's going to be that he's by himself Wolverine. Like, which is a great thing. I think. Like we want to see that. We want to see that building up into him.
Weapon X. Yeah.
Yes, like you want to see that because if you don't, if you're already just jumping in that he's part of the freaking, Professor X and all that's going to be pretty crappy, honestly.
Yeah, and it's been long enough since the other games have come out that it's good to start back from the beginning with Weapon
And you
X.
got to think Sabretooth, like to bring him in it. Oh my
Oh,
god!
man.
Like, and I'm talking about comic book Sabretooth, not the freaking or even the TV show. If you want to go back to TV show, like yes, bring the yellow-haired, crazy,
The animated series. Yeah.
amazing looking
Yeah.
Sabretooth. Don't bring the human version that came from Ryan Reynolds' terrible movie of Wolverine.
Leo
But,
Schreiber. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
like
Oh,
definitely.
God, that movie sucked.
Yeah, that was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bring the real Sabretooth. I'm telling you, it's gonna be huge. I think it's still one of my favorite. Like it's my most anticipated from Insomniac right now. Like I'm really kind of wanting Spider-Man 2, but I'm also not gonna be happy because I'm not gonna be able to play as Venom. So, and that's really all I care about doing, to be honest.
You know what?
If they do,
I have a gut
if
feeling.
they do, if they let me play as Venom, then it's gonna be my game of the year.
I have a
next
gut
to Diablo.
feeling that eventually he will be a playable character in the game
Oh, it'll be amazing
when you
if I can kill
progress
people.
far enough through the
But
story.
then they're not gonna let you
I don't
kill
know,
people
man.
though in that game.
I could
It's
be.
Spider-Man.
I'm probably very wrong, but I just have a gut feeling that
Yeah,
eventually
we
he
figure
will
you're
not
probably
be a villain.
really wrong, but it's okay.
Well, they
As
just
usual.
made Venom a playable character for Midnight Suns. It was just a few months ago.
Yeah.
They
Midnight Suns is it keeps on getting really good here.
Dude, I'm very surprised on how much content they keep releasing for that game, and I was glad that they decided to go with the story arc for Venom.
yes,
Put it on plus, man. Just put it on plus. I'll play it.
but yeah, like playing as Venom I think it would be huge. I know a lot of people are like, well, Spider-Man will have his symbiote suit or whatever. I'm like, yeah, that's not the same. Like if it's just gonna be the black suit and that's all you get out of it, that's not the same. I'm sorry, but let me play as Venom and me terrorize the city and let Spider-Man come after me. That's cool. That's 100% what I want, and I can kill him. That's all I care about. Like that's
You'll get.
So you
you'll
want
get the Venom
Spider-Man to
suit.
sling his webs on you, huh?
hey, that's
Mhm.
fine. Like, look, absolutely, and then I'll freaking engulf him.
You'll get the Venom suit once you find 15 backpacks around the city.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Then
if
you'll
they
be able to wear
And
the
catch
suit.
6 pigeons.
God.
Yeah, fly through the mist, capture the mist. So
I mean, they're definitely going to bring
study
back a lot of those quests, but
Just don't bring that screwball. Don't bring
oh,
that.
dude, yes, no kidding.
Don't bring that back.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed,
That was like the worst.
agreed. Also, for the love of God, please, Insomniac, this is the only thing I beg you: do not let us play with non-superhero characters, please. Like, quit making me
Yeah,
play as
I can
freaking
agree with that. Yeah,
Gwen.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck yeah.
like,
Yeah.
nobody wants to do that. It is stupid. It doesn't do anything for the player other than be pissed off for 30 minutes playing this one little excerpt of
it
I
fleshed
can
out
sneak
Mary
around.
Jane's backstory.
Like, screw Mary Jane.
Didn't,
Quit
you
all,
didn't feel
like, no.
fulfilled.
It's going to be a shower with MJ. MJ's.
I mean,
scene.
that'd be okay. But, let it let that just be cutscene stuff. Let me play as Miles. Let me play as Peter. Let me play as Venom.
Yeah, hell yeah, Bomber. That's
That's it.
Also, Bomber, when you do the trailer, don't reveal all the villains and
Oh,
everybody.
dude. God, yes. Don't do
Like,
that.
please don't do that. Don't do
Let
Like,
that.
that
yeah,
be. Let there
yeah.
be some. let there be
Some
something.
mystery to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't do a movie trailer, please.
So
All
we
the
know
good stuff.
there's Venom, and Craven's probably the guy who was talking, right?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
That's
There's-
that's what everybody's thinking. Yeah.
there's two.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool.
That's definitely Craven.
Can't
I
wait.
just think I think Wednesday's going to be great for
Well,
those who
I'm-
care for PlayStation stuff.
I'm on board with Jago. I want to see if this Metal Gear Solid remake is real.
Oh yeah, I keep
Yeah.
forgetting about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like I don't even care. I know that sounds terrible. Do I? I don't.
See,
even-
for me, I only play. I
Well, I
played
expect to
2
see that,
and I
and
played
it's-
4. So a 3 remake would be like, cool. It's a brand new game.
I
See,
expect
I've
that
played-
and the Silent Hill thing they were talking
That's
about.
what I'm
too.
hoping. I've
Oh,
played
yeah.
every Metal Gear game there is. So
Yeah.
I really want to see if that's there.
Oh shit! I forgot about Death Stranding too. I
I could
completely
care
thought-
less about.
I know.
Yeah,
But I'm just-
everybody forgot about that.
But I'm
yeah.
just thinking like, holy crap!
There's
it
a
could
There's a
easily be
reason.
shown.
There's a reason.
But I'm just saying that could
Everybody.
easily be shown. I
Is
mean,
it the
'cause-
UPS version where he goes postal?
Yeah, they already did FedEx. Now you
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
USPS. Yeah, United
Oh,
States
maybe it's
Postal
DH
Service
DHL.
version.
Damn, then everything's gonna be delayed. That sucks.
Oh, speaking
That would
of,
be-
actually,
FedEx, you guys.
International version.
speaking of going postal, Postal is actually on the PlayStation Store now. Postal
What is
4.
Oh,
What is that?
there's a 4? Gee.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
You've
there was
never-
a postal. What is that?
What the fuck?
Really?
You never
Never-
heard of
Oh, I
Postal?
was gonna say the movie Postal. That they
No,
put
no,
out.
the video games Postal.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to look this up because I don't.
Oh, dude, they're intense.
Postal game.
You can shoot a cat out of a rocket launcher.
Yeah,
uh,
If you're going postal, then yeah, it'd have to be intense. Yeah.
oh yeah, dude, they're
Oh, the original one came out in
strange.
'97. Holy Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Oh,
Parts
shit.
4 is actually available on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah,
They're-
I
they're
remember
very-
seeing that.
They're adult games. You don't want to play,
I remember seeing an exchange because someone retweeted it, and the developer was saying, "Oh, it's on PlayStation Store now." And of course, as always, there's always the Warriors are down in the comments. Why isn't it on Xbox? And the developer said, "Because they wouldn't let us put it there."
Yeah, it's not a kid
That
friendly
was the
game.
He's like, "So that's why you can't buy it on your Xbox." 'cause my
Yeah, it's
Xbox
not a
wouldn't
kid
let
friendly game at all. I've got them on PC.
it."
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. They're not kid friendly. But I think we'll see. I'm hoping to see Metal Gear, something from Silent Hill,
Yep.
and I think we're going to see a PSVR 2 price drop.
Mm.
Right.
I mean,
I
the
see.
price drop would be crazy. Just
Man,
because
if they
of how
put that
soon it
down
came
at
out.
$3.99, that shit would sell. $3.99.
What does it cost in the States? $5.99?
Yeah, it's 600.
$5.49, I think.
Okay.
It's like $50 over the price of the console itself. If they put that at $3.99, hell, I'd have to consider that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even like a VR guy, but man, they put that at $3.99. I'm there. So, how about you guys? What were you guys?
I just think that's
It would make me pay more attention to it for sure. But
Yeah,
like,
$3.99 would be that'd be hard to pass up, bro. you
Not
know?
really. I've got so many VR sets now, and I haven't used either one of them in 2 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I got that, yeah, I'd probably buy it for $3.99 and use it 3 times and not use it.
I'd
either.
be more
I would
excited
still
to
buy
see
it.
a
I would still want to
console.
buy it though. Yeah.
Drop. A console price drop, seeing that you needed
Yeah.
the console for the VR, I would be more excited if they did a drop or bundled it for a halfway decent price.
Ooh, a bundle. Yeah, there you go.
That'd be a
More storage.
gigantic box. Holy fuck.
that would be a slap.
Yeah, it's already a
The
gigantic
VR
box. Yeah,
box
add
isn't
that
even
to
What do
it.
you-
big. I thought it was
What do you
gonna be
think
bigger
the
than that.
price drop would be, Wilmy, if they dropped it? If they
Maybe $100 at least.
so
Yeah, make it
$449,
$449.
$449. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
that'd be
attractive.
nice.
That'd be attractive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then,
At least
they'll
100.
bundle in Spider-Man into it.
Nah, they
Yeah.
wouldn't do that.
Or some GT7, grand what
No,
Gran
that
Turismo
Spider-Man
set,
would still
Maybe
be
if
$549.
I think there should be like some, whether it's Astro's Playroom that you can play in VR or it's Astrobot Rescue Mission 2. I think Astro has to have a VR presence because they're saying there's going to be VR 2 stuff. So I think there's
Yeah,
going to
they'll
be
just
an
remake
Astro.
it.
Oh, they'll definitely have some
Asshole
VR2 stuff.
Invaders, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yep. And plus, you'll see a few games for it. And
Right, yeah.
then
I
your typical, I
just
think
don't-
everybody else pretty much hit what I was thinking too. So
I just don't understand why folks keep calling for all these games on PSVR when 9 times out of 10 we know what games are going to be watched on these things.
well, I
That's
mean,
what I don't understand.
There isn't a way to do
So
that yet.
Dallas, Dallas. All
Yeah.
there is. Have you
Not
not Google Japanese PSVR? Yes.
the 2 or
Honor's
1?
been busy.
Because I know the 1. I had the 1, and you could definitely do that on the 1. I don't know.
There'll
about
be a
Oh,
way.
There's gonna be
Well, where
peripherals
there-
and everything.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Just make sure you lock the door.
You can't stream this one, okay, guys? But no, like it's gonna be a good show. I think so. I mean, for an hour, I definitely feel like they're gonna bring some good.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, they're gonna be throwing punches the whole time. Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna be anything that's like they have to make sure they outshow anybody. I just think they're gonna show their stuff. I mean,
Right.
they've
I think
always
it'll be
done it.
But you guys don't think they'll like overshow something like this that's going to come out in like
no.
4 or 5 years later, like another God of War, just to put it out there or something?
Well, they
Well,
always do one of those things.
Yeah,
like
they'll probably do
the end
one,
or
maybe.
something.
Yeah, they may tease something that like doesn't have a date, but just says bam.
Yeah, just throw it out there, just boom. All they have
I
to do
mean-
is show a date, like
Yeah, I think
Nintendo.
they'll
I mean,
definitely have, like,
Metroid,
Yeah.
you know, that never even came the fuck
but
out.
Grand Theft Auto 6 releases when you're in the rest home.
I mean,
You
I will
have
say,
exclusivity.
and I think that's my problem is that like I don't know what current IP that is out there that they could say have that huge thing at the end and make it hit hard. Like we know it's not going to be a God of War. We know it's not going to be I mean, maybe Last of Us 3, but I also don't feel like that's that big of a like. Oh my God, it's happening.
No,
Of
I
course
think
we know it's
I think
happening.
Last
No.
of Us 3 is. I don't
It'll-
even
that
think.
would-
I'm just throwing it out. I don't even think the story's written for that yet.
It
My-
probably-
my
that's
personal
why,
opinion.
That's why you can still show
But I
it. You
think
can
it's
just
still
have the
just-
guitar
I
music.
think
They could just
I think
throw it
have
out
the
there and
guitar
make
music.
it and
more
make it a
logical
deal.
is having Cassie's Uncharted
Ooh.
adventure.
What about
It'll be
Corey-
Lord of the Rings, more walking, only in high def.
hey look?
And in
I know-
VR.
You got
Badly
Smeagol. You got the
with
Smeagol
I
one.
forgot, but I did forget that Corey Blaylock is making a different game. He's,
Sony,
since he
Santa
wasn't.
Monica unannounced project.
Is that the one? Is that the one you were talking about?
Yeah,
That he's heading.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
I
if
mean,
it
I
was that.
assume he's
Okay.
heading it. He's the head guy over there, right?
I mean, yeah. I just know he didn't head Ragnarok, so I was wondering if. So I guess
He
yeah,
didn't
I mean,
direct
that could be. Yeah, he didn't direct it. Yes, I mean maybe that is the one.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see Sony Santa Monica's unannounced project be announced.
Because yeah, I think that could be the big thing. Like I guess that's why I'm trying to figure out like what IP do they own that could just slap hard right there. You know,
Mhm.
Final Fantasy VII.
Infinite
next
would
Final
return to Cole.
Oh, hey, okay. Now I will say, hey, look, another Infamous. Not gonna lie, that would be actually pretty ballin'.
So Sony Santa Monica is working on something else. Then they're not
Yeah,
they're
they
done.
have
not
they
working
have-
on the next God of War. Then
maybe, but
I mean,
they
they
also
probably
have they've also advertised over the last, I think, 2 years maybe on Twitter. Hey, we're hiring for an unannounced project.
oh
And
okay,
that's
right,
all it's
yeah.
been. So
So yeah, okay. I would go if there's anything surprise, it'd probably be that. Yeah.
But I think we pretty much nailed it. Unless they surprise the hell out of everybody.
Oh,
we're
dude,
now
Yeah,
officially a
surprise!
Sony
Surprise!
dude,
You
what?
guys know now.
How awesome would it be though? Like if they like just screw with everybody and like they come out with all these big new IPs. That,
Well,
like,
Cliffy B's talking about bringing back Lawbreakers. There you go.
Oh
I did-
God,
Oh,
no,
God.
no!
I did see that.
Oh,
How about
I played that.
Battle
It was
Arena
great.
Toshinden.
Oh, he,
What was
Oh,
the other
man.
one that he?
Battle
that he,
Arena? Yeah.
Battle
what was the
Arena
other one that he
Toshinden.
did?
There you
Cliffy's
go.
still pushing
Now,
it.
if Cliffy,
Dragon.
if Cliffy wants to bring me a new Unreal tournament, I'd be good with that.
Oh, dude,
He's pushing that Dragon game that he's been working on.
yeah, he keeps on hinting at it, but I don't know if that's a thing.
But I'll
It's
take
It's like
Unreal
he's still
Tournament.
talking about- Dude,
The
Unreal
crazy part is,
Tournament.
with the right back and Lawbreakers might actually hit this time.
No, 100%. You're right. You're 100% right. Like,
I don't know, man.
Because-
I played it the first time.
Both Overwatch taking a shit this week.
oh,
I don't
dude,
know, maybe.
Overwatch. Yeah, screw
Oh
Overwatch.
yeah, there's a
No,
lot.
they have to do a
man,
whole
for
revamp.
that.
I mean, it had to be like a whole new thing, new idea, but whatever. But yeah.
Cliffy B's new
Right.
game scale back. Oh Jesus! Can we not leave that game alone? Like, I
Please.
think that's
It will
that-
never
I think
die.
that game is like somebody's gonna have to make
That's
it
like
just
Jimmy
to make it.
Hoffa. You know,
I know,
everybody talks
right?
about finding Jimmy Hoffa. That's like Scalebound.
That's Scalebound.
What is it
same
about
way.
Scalebound? I mean, it's like
I
I
don't
don't
know.
Because it
know,
was
man.
I think
I never
the
discontinued.
the only thing that I personally would say that was really cool about Scalebound was just the interaction with the dragon. Other than that, I was like, okay, I don't
He
care
had
about the dude wearing headphones. Like that
He
was
had
stupid.
headphones.
So I'm like, he was like
Yeah,
the
like-
most obnoxious, like
Yes, thank you.
in the small sample size. I'm like, he seems annoying to me. I mean, the concept looked cool.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, the
Like,
concept
how
was
many
cool, but
years
then
ago
it was.
now was that?
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, shit,
Yeah.
that was.
But I
Folks
I
only
think
talk
it's
about it
part
because
one.
they discontinued it. So now it's like I never got to have it. So now I'm gonna build up
Yeah.
lore in my head about what it could have been. Just
It'll
like
never,
that-
it'll
nostalgia in
never
a
match
way.
up to what
It's
people
like that,
put in.
Yeah, it's almost like nostalgia, but like for a game that never existed.
They're
It's
kinda
overhyping.
like-
Yeah, they were overhyping a game that they didn't even know anything about than what we've seen.
Mhm.
And for me, I never really had interest in it. It looked cool, and like Scrub said about the interaction. But at the same time, it's just like,
I
all
will say
right,
the
I'll play it
scale
when it
of,
comes out. But I think because it was pulled away, now it's
Turn off
it's
that
another
damn
knife
auto
blade in the side.
I know
You
that,
what I
that
mean?
auto
A lot of
zoom
people are
is
trying
really
to do
bothering
that.
me.
You don't like that zoom?
No, absolutely
Weird.
don't. It's really, it's almost annoying as hell.
That is weird.
Oh, but no,
Talk about
like,
like
Hey,
staying
run away.
power, man. That thing will not
Now
go
we-
away.
Now we know
Yeah.
what he uses.
I
to
know.
film porn.
like, and that's what's funny. Like, if you did, like, and that's like Jacob just said, like, we're gonna have Anthem, we're gonna have Scalebound, we're gonna have it all. We're just gonna both of those two games need to come back. We need
They'll show
Scalebound
a
and we need Anthem
proper
2
trailer
on.
for that Deep Down game that came out on.
Oh, dude, yeah,
PS
Deep Down for
yeah.
PS4. That
PS4
never happened.
reveal
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah.
Dude,
Show
that was
Deep Down.
really
Forgot about
cool.
I forgot about
That's
that one.
gone.
Deep Down turned into
God,
Demon Souls. They're like, yeah, we'll just put it there.
just turned into deep nothing.
But nobody thinks that there'd be like a kind of a like with all their talk of games of a service. There's no chance of a SOCOM. No chance, right?
I don't
Like,
think so. I really don't think a SOCOM's even in the
No.
works. Like that's
No.
what's sad. Like
Maybe-
that game
maybe-
could
maybe-
be huge, but
Maybe Bungie has like a new thing on the go.
that,
Right, yeah, okay.
dude, it's
Yeah.
gonna be another Destiny 2 something.
They're making
suck
too
'em off
much
that.
with Destiny. They're
Yeah, like that-
as
that's
much
their
as
20
yeah,
year-
and-
That's their
work.
20-year
Yeah.
thing.
And
going on.
Bungie wants to be
10-year
their own
window
gift
is
for everybody,
coming
right?
up soon,
Like,
eh?
It is. It should be. I think.
Wait, now he may be onto something, but this time they're going to call it Destiny's Child. It's going to be Beyonce going planet to planet shooting shit.
Is Jay-Z
In the butt.
going with her?
Yeah, Jay
Killing
Z
them
chasing
bees.
her back.
You're
Down.
killing them bees.
Come back, baby. I really ain't that ugly.
It coincides with the new Carter's album.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then all of a sudden you know what?
With lossless audio from
then
Tidal.
you get Def Jam Vendetta 2.
Nah, Def Jam Vendetta 2. That would be awesome.
Hey.
I would do that.
that would be
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
Wu-Tang
Right
fighting
now with
game.
the fight, like
That would
as
be
many
huge.
fighting- you got the 3 biggest fighting games coming out this year. If they like announce
Right.
some new shit, like
Hmm.
that would just I think that would send people.
I want that Wu-Tang
Well, yeah,
fighting
some
game.
Tekken 8, some Tekken
that-
8.
that
I
would
wouldn't
be
be
cool.
surprised if
Yeah,
that
that's
showed up
supposed
at
to
the
come out.
PlayStation show.
Yeah,
Tekken
probably.
8. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd probably
Or
be
it could
in
be,
there.
but that could also be like
Rival schools
Tokyo.
that-
Don't care.
That could be like Tokyo Game Show thing though. But then again, I don't know
Okay,
when,
yeah.
does,
What if-
when does Tekken come
Yeah,
out?
Mortal
though?
Kombat 1's that's one I
Sometime this year. I
think
can't
it's like
remember
fall.
when.
TGS
Is
is
it
like
fall? Okay.
September, I
fall,
think, isn't it?
yeah.
So you have
What,
yeah.
if, what
'cause
if
you
there's like a DLC? Kanye's return.
can-
Oh,
For what
God.
game?
For Def Jam.
Oh,
Or
no.
Destiny's Child.
Last of Us.
Destiny's Child.
Kanye's return.
Or Destiny's Child game.
Dude, this is great. Like, I think we should all just be devs. We should
See, I
make
told you,
games.
I'm an idea guy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. We
I
should
think
just
I
be a
started my
dev
own
team.
company.
We'll be a dev team right here, and we'll just make our own game.
You can bring back Bloody Roar.
Dude, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Open it all up, man. Let's go.
Just open it all up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Dude, we got this.
Intercross the characters. I was going to say interbreed, but that doesn't sound right. Intercross
Well,
the
you are in
characters.
Florida.
Interbreed.
There you go. That makes a lot of sense.
Hey, how do you think we get the albino alligators to come out all the time? We kind of find them.
Oh, you got 30 miles.
But yeah, welcome to South Florida, where you can
Y'all ever
legally
see
buy an
Deliverance?
aardvark, but you can't buy legal marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
All right.
honestly, like the Sunset Overdrive 2 from Insomniac could be probably one of the biggest things, though. That could probably be the biggest.
As long as they
Staple
bring
at
the
the
original
I
over.
don't believe that. Like, I don't believe that one in a million.
You
years,
know,
so-
the
so
sad
I-
part is if they do it too, I can see the opposite fanboys just
Xbox people will be
wholeheartedly.
so upset. It was
Yeah,
in
man,
development for the
98%
Xbox.
of them never
Yeah,
bought
and I can
the
see a
game.
bunch of PS fanboys like, oh yeah, never even give two fucking rats ass about the other one. You know, like, come on,
I didn't
Yeah,
know
that's what
that.
I'm saying.
You're-
98% of the people that bitch about it never played it.
yeah.
You're definitely
Yeah,
getting
I don't
those
They're giving
Xbox
that game
guys.
away for free.
Yeah.
It's in Game
Dude,
Pass
yeah.
right now.
Game
It's been
Pass,
$5
Yeah, it's even Game Pass.
forever.
Yeah, I think
Like,
I
the
think it was a
deluxe
Games with
edition's
Gold.
like
I think it was a
$8.
Games
It
with
was
Gold
Games with
game.
Gold.
Yeah, it was
Well,
games with gold.
Everything
Yep.
they can do.
Yeah, they even gave the shit away for free. Games
Yeah.
of Gold. Yeah, so
If you want to go back and look at my Xbox achievement
I
list, you
bought
can
it.
see I bought
If
it.
people
the day it
wonder why
came out.
Insomniac got bought, was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I bought
you
it.
did.
right, yeah.
And they got bought for a steal. Like Sony, that is their best buy ever.
Dude, they
in the world.
fucking they
Like,
stole
I'm
that
sorry,
shit.
like it's just
Yeah.
what they have done. Like
No, this
Especially
is
when
still-
Xbox
just wasn't
Xbox
paying
had their
attention.
nails on that shit. They should have fucking.
But they didn't have the money,
Yeah, it's
and
funny.
they made bad decisions.
oh, they
Yeah.
And
lots
that's
of
what
those.
happens when you make bad decisions.
Yeah.
in
You
this
lose.
realm of billions and
Just like there
billions.
should be a Rise Son of Rome 2 out there somewhere.
Yeah, but
Xbox.
unfortunately-
That won't happen.
That will never
And
happen.
it ain't gonna happen yet. But you know,
Well, I mean, I look
There
at it
was
this
some-
way:
there was
like,
some
look
great
at
games
300.
there.
300 was a great movie, and then they came out with the sequel to it.
It's terrible.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
well,
but
we
Eva
also
Green,
had-
was,
Same
Eva
thing.
Green was naked.
You also had
so that's
a different director, and you can't just do that.
All right,
You
and on
have
that
the
note,
template.
when was it?
we are heading out because we could actually sit and carry this conversation like till
Yes,
1
we
of-
could.
1
oh
a.m.
yeah, we get
True.
into the Xbox showcase and like go on for.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Dude, that's
See,
not
I plan
even
on
this-
doing that
that's
one
not-
next weekend.
That's not even this month.
Yeah, no,
Right.
No, but yeah,
Relax.
All right, so Eric, thank you for joining us, sir, and tell everybody where they can find you. It's a pleasure having you with us.
Oh man, it was awesome sitting here talking with you guys. Thanks again for having me. Really, really appreciate it. And let's definitely do it again soon. Maybe like you said, maybe we can talk about the Xbox showcase. Have some ideas there, but yeah. Other than that, you can find me on Twitter, EC Jackson with an X. And yeah, just see me tooling around there making dumb jokes.
That's all you. That's what social
It's
media
right
is
up
best
my
for.
alley.
Yeah.
Dumb jokes.
That's how we do it.
I'm not gonna talk games.
yeah.
I'm not that stupid.
No,
You know.
Doggy, tell everybody where they can find you except Style.
Yeah, Doggy Styles. There you go. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Doggy Dog, Xbox. Yeah, that's what it is. Doggy Dog 420 Xbox. You can find me on the Retro Renegades every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, and you can find me every Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Iconic Video Games Podcast. Thank you so much, Wilmy and panel, for having me on. Man, it's always a blast, man. Love you guys. You guys are great. And thank you, chat. You guys are awesome, too. Great to be here. Scrub Nurse, where can we find you at?
Check me out on Twitter, Scrub Nurse 3. Gotta have the number 3 behind it. Yeah, you'll see a lot of pew pew videos and retweeting a lot of other people's stuff. You can also find me on the Xbox Scrub Nurse, and then Activision account Scrub Nurse as well. I'll be on there with my guys in the clan. shooting up people in the face on video games. So glad everybody came out. Shout out to the chat, to the replay gang. Glad you'll come and check the show out with us, and also Eric and Doggy. Good to see you guys. Glad to have y'all. It was a
Thank you,
fun
brother.
show. So
Thanks, man.
see y'all next time.
All right, Dreadpool.
Yes. So obviously, thanks to the chat, thanks to our guest Doggy and Eric. You guys really brought it for us.
Thank
Good
you,
to
brother.
go.
Thank you, Dreadpool. Love you.
Hey,
brother.
look,
bro.
I turned off the Zoom. Okay, you
Thank
I
you.
like the
guys
very
dramatic
much.
effect.
I like the
When
Zoom,
you-
baby.
when you had to
I
roll
like
it
that
through the
Zoom.
thing, it was like,
dude.
The Jack Zoom.
So we'll see.
It's a
We'll-
nice
maybe we'll
feature,
bring it
but
back again, just to
Yeah,
fuck with
bring it
Bomber.
back.
But again, just find Dreadpool everywhere. I've got a whole bunch of spooky content coming out. And I've got 2
Scrub,
Breaking
check
Bread
the
with
DM.
dreads that I've recorded, and I'm trying to edit all that. So, but yeah, Dreadpool, O's are zeros sometimes. It just depends on where you're at. But Linktree at Dreadpool has all the links to everything. Peniac, where can we find you?
You can find me here Sunday nights. Look at this. What's so funny? Scrubs laugh his ass
look
off.
in the podcast
Look in the-
chat.
That's true. That's very true.
I had to put in there just for Scrub.
Yeah, Sunday night here, 7 p.m. Find me on Twitter at Peniac Giant, of course. Much thanks to Eric and Doggy for coming in.
Thank you.
Sunday nights are always a good time, especially when showcase season is ramping up. And we'll see you on the Twitters. Don't take things too seriously, people. It's all joke.
Seriously.
Oh no, yeah.
All
Try to
joke.
contain
You're
your energy,
You're,
Peniac.
sup-
Ooh, you
you're
wore me
supposed to.
out.
You're supposed to take everything serious, man. This is what it's all about.
Yeah, it's serious.
Let's go. And Doggy, that is that your actual like room behind you? That's not a screen or anything. Those
Yeah,
are
that's
your
his room.
Oh
cabinets?
no, yeah, it's
No,
fine.
that's
Yeah.
his room.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah,
room.
there's other ones around. Yeah, there's other ones
Beautiful,
around.
man. Beautiful.
Must be
That's
nice.
amazing.
He's
Yeah.
done
Beautiful.
a video walking through, showing off his whole room. It's a barcade.
Yeah, it's pretty
Man.
cool.
Yeah, I feel
He's
yeah. Look
sitting
at my
at a bar right
Twitter.
now.
Yeah, my Twitter thing. Yeah, it shows the rest of it.
Nice.
Even though I
I
have
see that. I see that championship edition back there. Ooh.
Heck
Ooh,
yeah.
Lord.
Yes, sir.
Jago, you're exactly right. That means
Woo!
Monday morning's right around the corner.
Lost hundreds of dollars.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Bobber.
Mr.
Yeah, Monday morning ready to show up and just fucking with everything.
I don't even want to think about in the morning.
Hater.
Of course, you can find me everywhere at HR Bomber. Doesn't matter where it is. Just that's it now. Thank God. But yeah, hit me up on Xbox, whatever. If y'all want to play some Call of Duty or something like that, hey, I'm always down to pew pew. Scrub knows that.
I mean,
Even though I'm not all that great, but you know, I'll pew pew something.
Oh, we have a good time. We have a good time.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Mhm.
Yet the three of us going to get together and do Redfall.
Yes. Oh, dude, I already uninstalled that. I can't do it. Scam.
And of course, you can find me here every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. And you can find me on Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. Look for Wilmy Hood. Find me on Twitter. Look for Wilmy Hood #2. Since they banned my first account and never even responded to tell me why they did it.
It's because you're blocked list, I guarantee you.
I have no idea, dude. But and I apologize about the ad thing that some people are seeing. I'm not sure what's going on. We just got reinstated with YouTube 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
So I have no idea what's going on. They must have changed the
YouTube's YouTubing.
settings. Yeah, but I'm sorry. I'm really busy during the week and on the weekend, so it's
yeah.
haven't had a chance to go through it. So I don't know why you're seeing ads during the podcast. Is that what it's doing?
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
a
doing
lot
it.
of
It
people
was
are saying
doing
like
it
it just
while I was
randomly.
watching it on my phone.
Oh, it's doing it
just-
while we're live.
Yeah.
yeah,
while
it's doing it
we're
while
live,
you're
yeah.
live. Yeah, because it was
Oh,
doing it
this
while
is the
I was
next level.
watching
We're
on
trying
the
to push
phone. Yeah,
everybody to
While we're
premium.
live.
it did
That's
that
what it
last
is.
week.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
So
I
that's
guess
what they do
something
with
back to
Twitch.
control.
They do the same thing with Twitch.
Yeah,
They'll
they-
do commercial.
They
while it's live.
redid some shit like here recently. Like they probably reset your shit. So
More than likely, because they demonetized us for no reason,
what?
and then we got remonetized a month and a week later. So it's just kind of weird. But yeah, I'll go in and look tonight when I upload the podcast to the other services, and see if I can figure out what they changed. Because I've not messed with anything in there since it got reinstated.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Yeah, they did that.
But
They did that to me during my live stream yesterday at Spooky Empire, and I'm like,
Yeah, they
I
just
wasn't
did
even
that shit,
monetized
yeah.
during the live stream. So I'm like, what's going on here?
yeah, it might just be a YouTube thing too. We may not be able to
Yeah.
control it.
Yeah, they just went in and switched
Yeah.
a bunch of
This
shit
could be
like
just
there
they
is-
just
yeah.
want their advertisement money, and you can
Pay
get
for
it.
premium.
Yeah, I
shit.
mean it is Google, y'all.
Yep.
They're looking
Yep.
for that next thing to start up and sell. Remember Google Chrome, Google Glass.
How
And
about
what was
that free ass, that free TV that they're talking about on
And
Axel's
what was
store,
that?
where, like,
What was that gaming
Oh, yeah.
site that everybody Stadia?
Stadia.
Remember that
the
one?
Stadia? Oh shit!
Hey, the
Yeah,
best.
so
Who
they're looking for
remembers
the next
that?
big thing. They're looking for the next big thing to create and dump.
Yep.
That's right.
So
Just when you start liking it, they're like, "Why?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
never mind.
I don't know, dude. I saw those Google Glass things. Y'all remember those?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
And
dude,
I had a real estate agent I do a lot of work for. He came to me and goes, "Man, you really need to buy this stuff. This is the future." And I'm sitting there looking at him and going, "Do you know what a dork you look like with those fucking
Now,
things on?"
now, do y'all? Now, I know I'm gonna bring up. Probably people are gonna be upset. I know that because we're closing out, but the Microsoft's AR stuff, like with Minecraft and all that shit. You remember that?
The
Oh, yeah.
HoloLens.
And then now, yeah, the HoloLens, which now it's just for businesses and stuff like that. But like,
Yeah,
Because
It
the
was supposed to
headset
be
was
for gaming.
$3,500.
right, like it's supposed to be for gaming though. Like that was what I think was hilarious. Is like that was such a big deal. Oh, you can play Minecraft and look at all this stuff, and it's like, no,
It's like, I don't play Minecraft right now. Why would I want to
The,
play
the
it?
government was like, no,
Yeah,
we're going to use that for
For the
flying
military.
drones.
Come
And,
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
into
don't
people's
care.
houses.
Oh,
Awesome.
you can buy them for like $5,000 for a
Oh
kit.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
you can buy the
yeah.
kits. Yeah, go
And
ahead.
I don't know
Totally.
exactly what you would use it for.
To watch.
I don't know.
porn
AR
on your
porn may be
desk.
interesting.
Yeah,
But you get the development tools, and you can
Could
make
you
your own game.
imagine? Could you
Just make
imagine,
sure there's
like,
no pets in the room with you. You know, I mean,
What was the other
Hey,
thing?
hey, casting
Say
couch
no
could work
pants,
really
no
well
parent.
when you're sitting on the couch. You're like, holy crap, she's right here.
What was real quick? Illuma Room was the other thing that they were working on, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
Illuma
yeah.
Room. Yes. Jeez,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
Illuma
there's so
Room.
much that like you
falls by the wayside.
Yeah.
Google creates
Yeah.
stuff just so
Or
they can
Microsoft's
get your
VR,
information and sell it. Yeah.
That's yeah.
Sorry, had to
Man,
bring up
my
a
phone.
sore
I'm gonna
subject.
have the fucking weirdest ads tomorrow on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the Lumia is gonna make a comeback,
Yeah.
and the Zoom. Remember, they're giving one away. They may bring that shit back.
Yeah.
Dude, who knows?
The Zoom.
But on that note, everybody, do some
Cheers,
gaming
y'all.
Get some
and
good
have a great weekend. What's left of it, like Jago said, tomorrow's Monday, so prepare your anus, and
It's coming.
hopefully we get to see a good showcase
Play it
Wednesday,
That's right.
and we will talk about
Yeah.
the Xbox showcase next weekend.
That's right.
And
Oh,
everybody have a great night, and we will see you next week. And let's see if the outro actually plays.